say I'm smoking. I really don't care. That's my prerogative. Yeah. Bitches call me a crackhead, but I don't give a damn. Chasing crack is who I am. Some ask my girlfriend, do he smoke for real? My girl don't understand it. My baby don't know the deal, but a brother trying hard to get high. I see nothing wrong as long as I buy my. All you bitches talking all that shit about me. Why y'all niggas don't let me smoke? Tell me why.
Without thought, you can't accomplish anything or become anyone in life. Keep a clear mind, keep your eyes open, pay attention to everything, everyone, including us. Never make us wanna know why. Excuses are tools used by incompetence, and I do mean incompetent individuals to build monuments or nothing. Therefore, you are nothing. Dirtbag nothing. Who cheese nothing.
I want the money, y'all want the fame, but y'all don't want to work hard for this shit though.
You can tell these niggas wasn't no good hustlers in the streets, man. They done brought that old crazy ass shit to the YouTube, man, for real.
Haters in the bushes, what we call them. Join the member gang, super chat. Hit that IG before you hit the
Why is everybody trying to be a motherfucker?
Get the riches coming, get your dollar sign. Check out Triggamantellemtv Black and King
I cannot stress enough how much I don't give a fuck about what the next person is doing.
But like I keep telling y'all, man, being a real nigga is a way of life, man. When you a real nigga, you just be real because you know it's real.
You'll never meet another nigga like me, I promise. They say they can kill me with hurry up. Cause my son and my nephew gonna murder some. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and set that alert. Don't be a hater your whole life. Not your whole life, man.
Yeah. Don't be a hater your whole life. Dust your feet off, ring that doorbell, that like, share, and subscribe, man. Subscribe to Triggamantellemtv YouTube channel, man. Y'all are now tuned into the GMT, man. The Grown Man Talking Podcast show. Yeah, that's right. Pooh Black, King Guys, Kimbo Greedy, Triggerman, and them. The gang who is them, man. If you want to show some love, man, and support this channel, the super chat does work. The Cash App does work. Join the member gang. Membership start at $4.99, man. Just don't be a hater your whole life. Now, I need y'all to listen very closely, man, because I'm going to keep saying it until y'all learn this, man. I do not like trespassing, man. Trespasser will be shot down, man. So if you coming in my house, come in with respect, man. Ring the doorbell, which is the thumbs up. For y'all who slow, don't know what the doorbell is, hit the like button. Hit the like button. You goofies, man. Do that for me, man. How y'all doing, chat? Salute to the mods out there. Salute to the member gang out there. Salute to the gang. Salute to any of my new subscribers out there, man. Chat, are you okay? Are you okay, Chad? Chad, are you okay? Are you okay? Man, y'all know what it is, man. What's poppin', man? Y'all know tonight, man, I wanted to do a show on conversation dialogue, just a conversation dialogue, man. I don't want to talk about any celebrities tonight or any gossip. I don't want to be messy. I don't want to be a hater. I don't want to do none of that tonight, man. We want to talk about the real problem, the industry, man. It's all kind of things going on in the industry right now. If we can see from the Jaguar Wright situation, these cult situations and conspiracy theories, the ones who want to talk about that. Tonight is tonight, man. The panel is open, man. Hit that link up there at the StreamYard, man, and we're going to start this conversation dialogue off. That's how the night show going to go, man. I got a question out there in the chat, y'all. I got a question out there in chat, man. Let me read that question for y'all so y'all make sure y'all participate in this, man. It says, is the industry the reason for celebrities, musicians, and rappers downfall? And then y'all see in the title, I got industry versus real life. Cults, conspiracy theories, and hidden world agenda, man. We might ask ourselves, what is really the hidden world agenda, man? It seems like it's a secret society and everything now, for as content creators and not just celebrities, man. Everything, if it make money and it can revenue a certain amount of money. It will be a secret group or a secret fan club or society or cult, whatever you may want to call it, man. And is this all about the money, or is it more about being tricked into evil, man, and promoting bitch assness to our communities and everyone else communities who is affected by this, man. Uh my years from watching the industry, man, I must say, man, I gotta admit, my years from my experience and my years from watching the industry, man, I have seen some people kind of like crash out, man. And I always just say, man, shit, they just too much. Like sometimes, a lot of times it doesn't be about the industry. It's failure, man. People hate to fail in real life, and they need help and they need something to hold on to them. And some people need a bigger machine behind them, man. Let's say that some people need a bigger machine behind them. The link is pinned at the top for y'all who trying to get to the stage, man. I don't know who trying to get to the stage, but the link is pinned. Ain't it pinned up there, y'all? I can't tell, man. Y'all excuse my voice, man. I can't do too much high talking, man. My voice hoarse and everything, man. So y'all work with me tonight, man. Shit, I'm trying to get it back. It seems like it don't want to come back. I've been hoarse for 3-4 days now. But anyway, where were we at on the conversation? I don't forgot where we was at. From watching the industry, man, I had sat back and watched some of these people just fail and do crazy things, man. And now we got the rise of cults. We got the rise of cults involved now, man, in the picture, man. And with the rise of cults, man, the world seems like it turns a certain kind of way. What is the industry really? Them the kind of questions I want to get to tonight. What is the industry, man? What are these hidden agendas that we have no idea about, man? I got my alcohol in my water. I'm drinking my water in my red cup, my alcohol in my glass. Cause I know that I'm gonna need goddamn me some alcohol to deal with y'all folks tonight on this. I know this gonna be one of them nights, man. I know that's gonna be one of these nights, man. So soon as we get in here, man, this is a dialogue show tonight, man. So I'm gonna let a couple people get up in here before we start this conversation topic, man. And we gonna touch in on it, man. I just want to know y'all opinions about the conspiracy theories, hidden agenda, man, and industry versus real life. And when I say industry versus real life, industry versus us, man, because the industry is a whole new culture involved, man, in the game now, man. It's pretty safe, man. D Rose said the industry is a joke. I don't believe that the industry is a joke. I don't believe that the industry is a joke. And why I don't believe that the industry is a joke, man, because look at our communities. Look what the industry does to our community. They set the tone, man. They basically role models, and you can safe to say they big homies. They big homies to this shit, man. Let's be real. They like big homies to this shit. That's the best way I can put it. Kids are more in tune with stuff on social media and learning things from social media than real people they like in their real life. Who do you think controls and mostly talked about and set narratives on social media? The industry, the people involved in the industry, far as these celebrities, far as these rappers, man. And with the cults, it go to another level, man. It's a couple cults out here, man. Like I want to say, I don't. I'm trying to look for some good in the cult, but usually people who join cults, man, are being abused in the cult. So I can't say that it's a pro and a con joining a cult. Maybe the industry, but when they ask you to do that one thing, man, are you willing to do that? Are you willing to say right now tonight, man, that you stand on 10 told for that bag. If that industry was to accept you, goddamn me, you'll do what you told, man. And that can be anything. You never know where the puppet master is going to direct his puppet to, or how he's going to make them dance in the scene. That's real life, man. No cap, man. Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all hitting that like button up here tonight. We talking about industry versus real life, conspiracy theories, man, in the hidden world agenda, man. The panel is open, man. This is a dialogue show tonight. I'm trying to get y'all a break out some celebrity shit, man. So I'm tapping in on this, man. And if y'all ain't interested in talk about this tonight, y'all just let Trigger Man know, goddamn it, Trigger Man go to something else, man, for shit. So I ain't bullshitting with y'all tonight. I got a 0 tolerance level right now, man. So y'all be careful how y'all move around me. I'm on 0 tolerance, short fuse for shit. So it can go wrong at any moment, and I mean it. I'm just saying. But anyway, back to what I was saying. We seen since YouTube was around, man. I think YouTube had a big a big like motivation influence on the conspiracy theories, because let's be real, man. If it weren't for YouTube, a lot of us wouldn't even know anything about any of these conspiracy theories, man. You got all kind of conspiracy theories that go on that people are in tune to. You got the flat earth people, man. How the hell is earth flat? Hell, I don't know, man. But they entitled to their own opinion. I don't judge them by that. I just don't know how to make that make sense, man. I guess the astronauts and shit we see are just really man-made movies and shit like that. Like people haven't actually been into space and travel around the Earth, man. I get a little confused about that, man. At times when I hear people believe it, I don't knock them for that, man. That might be their jelly, that might be their thing, man. But for us, that type shit, conspiracies and stuff, man. Like I do believe in conspiracy. I always don't say everything ain't conspiracy. Like every time, like with these new rappers and shit, ain't none of that shit conspiracy theories. Some people say Pimp C died from conspiracy theory. Tupac. Hell, Tupac was some regular nigga hood shit. Goddamn me, and Biggie was some street shit too. They was in Cali. If y'all can follow, like, just not to focus on Tupac and Biggie, man, but if y'all just think about it, if y'all look at what's going on for in the motherland, which is LA, Cali, out there, right there, man, you look what's going on for what had happened in the last 8 months or so for us extortion of rappers and the no-fly zone shit. It's pretty safe to look back at the Biggie Smalls and the Tupac shit and see that it was some regular nigga shit going on behind scenes, man. It really went all conspiracy. Some parts of it, for as Tupac may have been concerned, not the murder, but his rap career may have been concerned, man. It might have been conspiracy series in it. Before his death, man, that was just some nigga shit. And I'm standing on it. I don't know if the industry is mocking folks. I don't know if they are mocking folks in the industry or what it may be. Like we first seen the goats in the checker floors and the certain eyes and the one eye and the pyramids and stuff on conspiracy videos and shit. But if you look up on videos today, it's like they put it out there in your face. Like you could tell when they wearing all black in a video 1 minute, a couple videos they wear all black. It's always a goat somewhere in the video, always something satanic in the video. That all of a sudden they be pure white and shit. You gotta pay attention to these movements, man. Them the people that are being accepted for into these secret worlds and these secret cults that y'all may call it, man. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button coming in. Salute, Big Pressure.
Salute, Trigger. Salute to the chat. I answer no to your question. I'm gonna go and get right to it, like because I think that I don't believe nobody putting no gun in nobody's head and forcing them to do nothing. So I think that a lot of people just weak-minded to what they're
Can I stop you
being.
right there before you get too far?
Go
I
ahead.
want I want to throw a wrench in your story. Uh, what is the gun? Is the bag?
It's still a choice. Money, you can't, like, at some point you got to realize, is it worth it, or can you be bought? You know what I'm saying? So it's
Mhm.
certain things that I wouldn't do for no amount of money. You see what I'm saying? But some people will say, I'll do whatever for $1 million or $2 million or $3 million or whatever your price is. Me myself, I'm just, like I'd rather be at peace and be broke than be rich and be in turmoil. If you get what I'm saying.
Well, I don't think most of these people, like, it's safe to say most of these artists and people in the industry, they come from poverty, man. Whether they white or black, man, they come from backwoods or farms and stuff, man. And that offers so much opportunity, man, that it's almost stupid to turn it down. Let me use that. It's almost stupid to turn it down, pressure, and turn down these things that the industry might provide you in life, man. I don't think that they know they full contract that they're signing until their career gets a little bit into the mid part of their career, when they say shit, I ain't really got much control around here, man, that I want, man. When a song they make didn't get put on, or they didn't get a cut for a movie and somebody else there was a less better actor than them, or whatever it may be, man. It's monopoly moves being made in the industry world, man.
Yeah, and to that, when it come down to them contracts, I mean, it's certain things that are negotiable, even with me. You know what I'm saying? We can negotiate some things. We can talk about it and see what you're trying to go with it. But at the end of the day, it's certain shit that I just ain't gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And if I see that I'm not willing to do that, I mean, if I'm a hot enough artist or I'm a hot enough actor or whatever my occupation is, shit, obviously y'all offer me some, I'm gonna sit back and chill and wait on the next offer. And some people just don't have the discipline and no, they think that this is your last chance. I mean, it could be, but if you believe in yourself and somebody offering you this, I mean, I do believe in negotiating. You know what I'm saying? There's very few shit. I mean, there's very few contracts I sign without running a
But
negotiation
but
in the deal.
I don't think these negotiating contracts, pressure, you even want this shit or you don't, nigga. And if you say no to us, man, it's no to your career.
I mean, but if somebody try to play you like that, I mean, you could take somebody, um, if somebody try to play you like that, and you know what you worth, then if you fall for it, then you fall for it. But if you know what you worth, then it sometimes your worth ain't the money. Your worth is being in control and knowing what you doing and being, knowing your direction, your vision for what you're trying to do. So that's where your worth is. The money is just a little bit of a bait they hang in front of you. So I don't
Man,
know.
but
I just can't
but if
say
you
because I want to
but if
say I want to think that everybody consult with lawyers before they sign them deals, but shit, a lot of people end up talking about how they got screwed, so maybe they didn't.
but
You know what I'm
but
saying?
it's the industry. That's why I put industry versus real life, man. Because I put industry versus real life. Because I got a feeling that a lot of these celebrities who sign these deals and sign these contracts, their real life is almost like over. They're down there broken, homeless, nothing to live for type shit. Like they very like struggling, man. So it's even damn, man. That's better than what I got going right here and right now than anything else, man. That's how I feel.
Well, I mean, of course, it's people that's living a life of poverty and they do whatever for the money because we see it every day, even in the regular man life. People go rob somebody, people go kill people, people do everything based on a little three, four, $500. It may be 10, 20,000. I don't know, but I know that the money is the driving force behind. Like if you take a person that ain't got nothing, they'll do anything to have a good meal or not have to look at this life no more. So I do know that, and that's the reason why I say that the industry could be preying, and they could be preying on those type of individuals.
Fact.
But
I
but
agree.
but at the, but at the same time, I think that, like I say, because I come from a place where it's a lot of common sense that comes into play. Like when some of your tougher decisions, all you got to ask yourself: do I feel this? Can I can I touch this? Can do it feel right? Do it? You know what I'm saying? So you got to
But
use your five
but
senses to know.
you know what? You know what I don't like about this about the industry and the conspiracy talks, bro. Like you can't tell what's real and what's industry and shit. Like what's a play and what's industry and shit. Like let's just touch on we talked about earlier the Jaguar right situation. Her allegedly rubbing her dead sons, which them were not ashes. I showed y'all human remain ashes today and how they look. It's impossible for it to be smeared on her face like that. I'm just saying, ain't nothing in a goddamn cremation box ashes, man. When they say ashes, they don't literally mean ashes like cigarette ashes. Let me make that clear, man. A lot of these people, man, they have everything they want in the industry, man. This is what I see. They have everything they want in the industry, man. And the minute that they start smelling themselves and going against the industry and they take it all away, it seems like a psychotic breakdown happens with these celebrities and so, man. Like they go through you see strange videos like they ain't there and this and that. Then the conspiracy theories going on about them at the same thing. So, at the same time, so you have a picture being painted of these individuals and shit. And some of them don't care. Like I don't feel like Jay-Z give a damn about nobody saying that he in the industry or nothing. He embraced that, man. He accepted, man. That's his character. He traded in his whole crew. He traded his whole crew over, man, for a deal, man. That's what meant more. When DMX say in the movie, I sold my soul to the devil with twice the price was cheap. He was cold on this level, twice as deep. You know, you on Barely, goddamn me. When he said that, man, he was it's things and you gotta listen. I pay attention to DMX and things he used to say, man, because I know he's in the industry. And DMX would say things on his songs, bro, talking about the industry, but in code that if you ain't listening and you ain't tuned in, you really ain't catching what he's saying, man. He telling you what's going on in his life if you want this life.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think that a lot of people do fall victim of the money thing. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people like we could just take childhood stars. Like
Mm-hmm.
they were stars growing up. Man, do you know a lot of them end up they demise be behind OD and reckless behavior? You know what I'm saying? Because they're being introduced to things too fast, too much money too fast. And when you do that, you automatically speed your psyche up. So now people they don't have the same, like it take a strong individual to have that same type of morals and values of life as when they were broke and when they become rich. I mean, it
Let me
take a
ask,
strong minded man to do that shit.
let me ask you a question to y'all in the chat, man. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button, man. Like Coach say, that like is free, man. Let's get to 100, man. I'm trying to. Hey, y'all don't like me saying it so much, man. Hit the like button, share, subscribe if you haven't. The panel is open for this show. If you want to know how to get to the panel, man, hit the StreamYard link pinned at the top, man, of the chat. Mute your YouTube because you entering a new tab. If you don't understand how to mute your YouTube, just push pause on the video before you hit the StreamYard link, so we won't hear anything, man. For shit show, panel is open for y'all who want to speak on this or voice your opinion, man. All I ask that you be respectful and not goofy. Let's go. What was? Let me. Oh, I'm finna ask Pressure a question. Pressure. Do you think it's a difference between the industry and cults, or are they the same to you?
I mean, it's somewhat the same on a base level, but cults don't want to be. They don't want a lot of media attention. Cults tend to not want to, but the industry want that media attention. You see what I'm saying? So the media is the machine behind the industry. You know what I'm saying? They want you to be very attention. They want everything you say to go 1 million views, and they want everything you do to get 1 million clicks and likes. So that's it. That's the driving force behind the industry. And the cult behavior, they just want to be cut off from everybody in society, and they want to do their own thing, and they don't want many eyes on them because they want to be able to they want to be able to finesse people and fool them and have them hoodwinked and all that stuff. So that's the difference in between cult behavior and industry type of behavior. The cult don't have no sense of
Yeah,
trying to be famous.
you're right, because you see when they do find these cults and stuff, like they be real protected, like they being real. They don't want you to see nothing that's going on, man. And some of these like when these people join these cults, it's like they signing up to be victimized most of the time, man. You being victimized and broken in a certain way, man. That she can't be explained, man. Certain rules and guidelines and ways of life that cults are living by, man. It's like disgusting, man. Like the things like it's molestation going on in there, rape going on, abuse going on, man. I don't know much about drug addiction because I'm pretty sure they against that type of shit, man. But it's a lot of mental illness being created when you're involved in the cult, not only the cult but the industry at the same time. And the question is this a hidden world agenda to have people think these ways and feel like they need those type of energies to be noticed or be recognized or feel like they're somebody?
I mean,
Go ahead.
I done said it plenty of times. Like the media is the machine that move the people. All right, whether it's in elections or your favorite artist or your favorite football team or anything, it's the media that move that traffic. You see what I'm saying? You can't be nothing without the media. So the industry be just basically doing numbers off of feeding off of what we click on and what we watch. So I think the media is the bigger. They're the machine. They the real big machine. The industry is being fed off of what the media is telling them they should do. So if you got people out here talking crazy on records, you got people out here doing whatever, and they all in the media, then that's what the industry gonna sort of push you toward.
Yeah.
So, and this is how we got to clout chasing. This is how clout chasing became about, because now we got people that say stuff for shock value, and they'll go out there and do stuff that they really don't believe in they heart and they spirit. They just do it for the sake of getting the click, the views, going viral, and becoming somebody famous. The money follow the
What you
fame. That
hold on,
money
let me
sort of
stop you.
follow the fame.
Hold on, Pressure. Let me dialogue before I forget, man. Let me dialogue with you on that, man. You said for the clicks and views and shit, man. So it's safe to say that, man, for social media and shit, man, the people involved in social media, some people are really trapped and influenced. Like social media make it really they're turning into a character. What I'm saying, like it's addition to social media, and so without social media, a lot of these people like need this kind of attention, man. A lot of people ain't important because that could be like what I'm saying, what I'm trying to make sense of. It could be another outlet of the industry and shit, because it all work together with all of us, man. Because hell, the industry do. And we talk about what they do, so it's promotion and awareness being brought, and the way a person receive it and accept this information or whatever we may be talking about at the time is on their mental.
I mean, like I said, it now as far as social media, yes, it's moving people to do stuff that they normally wouldn't do. Like if you really ask me, I think a lot of people that's on the internet is not real people. Now me, I have to be careful because I try to sort of align my life up with like this internet shit. I try to be the same motherfucker. Therefore, I won't get out of character as much. You see what I'm saying? See, if I just come in as a character, then I'm just on a character base. I'm the scratcher. I'm the troll, or I'm the boogeyman, or whatever you want to label yourself as in this. When you come into the social media realm, you can do that. But to really not let the media and the social media life affect you, you got to just be yourself. Like, fuck it. I mean, hell, I don't know. I didn't live 41 years on this earth, and everybody ain't always liked me all the time. So I'm cool with it now. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that now. You know what I'm saying? Like if you still trying to get everybody to like you, that's your problem. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hold on,
yourself.
I want to answer this question right here, man. Audio Crack said, I got a question. Would y'all consider a college fraternity or co? No, I'm in a college fraternity, man. And I wouldn't consider it's a secret society though. Like it's a lot of secrecy, man. A lot of the shit that I say at the end of my show comes from court. Excuses comes from my fraternity, man. Thinking cultivate the mind comes from my fraternity. Shit that's being drilled to me. If I start dreaming out the one day, my mind will comes from my fraternity. Those certain things that we learn. Evictus out of the night to cover me. Black is the pit from pole to pole. I think whatever God may be for my uncomfortable. Like shit like that, man. Like shit that they teach you and shit that you have to learn. But far as cult like, man, now like it's more like nigga shit. It's I consider fraternity more like gangs, to be honest with you.
Facts. Yeah, because that was my answer. I was like, I consider it more as a gang than a cult. Like a cult is you trying to control the minds of a bunch of people. A fraternity is more like a gang. Like, hey, you know, we got core beliefs and core values
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Now, I never
Nigga,
joined none of that. To be
like,
clear, you know what I'm saying?
hold on. Let me give you an example of what I mean. Like gangs. If a gang member drops his flag on the ground, he get DP. That's a violation. You blood or cuz or whatever you may call yourself. You let your flag hit the ground. I gotta look at you for that and shit. Same thing in fraternity, man. What you got your coat laying on the ground and laying it around for and shit? Nigga gonna chastise you something. They gonna feel some type of way. It's gonna be gang politics, man. What you over there with them for and shit, man? You beta out this, you alpha mega this, or the AKA this, you know, this and that. Make us high five.
And see, even now more than ever, the sororities and fraternities are moving away from that because now you can just buy your letters if you really want them. You know what I'm saying? Like I done seen plenty of people
Well, you
that
gotta be
graduated.
somebody. You gotta be somebody pressure. They just ain't letting anybody buy their letters, man.
I
And
mean,
buying your letters is just giving you the information book, and you learn it, and they drill you on it and shit like a test and shit, man.
right,
And you less respected than a nigga who plays. A nigga like me
right.
who like it's some things done online that I said a nigga could never make me do and shit. Hell, it's what you want to do and shit. Like hell, I was an ashtray for 2 weeks online and shit. When niggas yell ashtray, I got run over there with my hand. They dump ashes in my hand. I got put in my pocket. Can't even wash my pants for 4 weeks. Goddamn me, shit. Goddamn me, nigga. A nigga check my pocket, pat my pocket, make sure dust came out. I ain't washed them. Goddamn me, say my bro, hardcore. That was my line name, hardcore. Hardcore. You watch them pants? Yeah, man. Appreciate you. Ashtray, a good ashtray. Have to go through that. I had the hardest, like the first time that some gang violence. I act like a gangster the first time a motherfucker put their hands on me. Like nigga, I didn't understand. Like when I was pledging, like a nigga asked me to wash his car, my nigga. Of course, that's like regular pledge and shit, but I ain't never pledged. Like, hell no, nigga, I ain't washing your car. That's exactly why I'm saying why me and my brother locked up. He said, can you wash my car tomorrow? I told him, hell no, I ain't washing your car. Wash your own car. The nigga put the Madden on Paul, got up, taught me a game and shit. My brother, man, love him to death. I go to H-Town to see him. That's like my brother. That's family. called Samurai. He say Samurai, you clap 2 times, gotta keep your eyes closed. You can't open your motherfucking eyes until he touches it. Sometimes he do it and he's a black belt, man. Sometimes he might kick or slap the shit out of you. And the first time I would kick, goddamn it, I went straight to the car. They had the end of the set that night, man. Like nigga like say, bro, everybody go through it. Nah, what the fuck going on? Nigga just kicked me, my nigga, and it hurt it. Shit. Like no, so that was like gang shit to me, man. That wasn't like cult like the cult like people are being abused mentally, man. Some of their kids, they are giving some of their kids up to other grown ass man like it's a gift, or like that's whatever their cult god may be told them to fucking do. Like it's a lot of sick shit going on, not only in the industry, but the coat, man, and all that shit is reported back to us, goddamn, and if your mind ain't strong as a human, you ain't gonna know how to intake that energy. But hold on, Rico, salute Miss Parker. Let me let Rico talk because he been quiet, patient.
What's up, Trick?
What's up with you, bro?
And shit, what's up, Pam? I don't know.
Salute, Rico.
Yeah, I was just in the bushes on the industry shit, and on it's like you said earlier, the line's real blurred. It's a lot of shit that do go on that ain't got that's outside the industry, but it's a lot of shit that the industry got their hands into. And the way everything, like you said, the way the line's so blurred, it's hard to tell what's what and who's who. And that shit too, the same kind of way. It's like the cult and the gang, them terms almost interchangeable. Cause every cult ain't just like tying niggas from chains and shit, and like you said, doing all kind of crazy shit. Just like some gang doing a lot of crazy shit, some gangs ain't. All that shit ain't the same. But all that shit is the kind of the same because it's all kind of keeping us from what we really supposed to be doing anyway.
Yeah, I was the nigga online. Call dog, nigga. Shit.
Cap,
Call
cap,
dog,
nigga, kick the shit out you. You just told me, nigga, kick the shit out you.
I would call dog, nigga, the hardest on my line, nigga. Shit. Y'all see the name hardcore, goddamn. They couldn't break me. They couldn't
Shit,
break me, nigga.
nigga, sent you to the car.
Hey, nah, shit, hell yeah, nah. That first night, nigga, said I wasn't expecting that, nigga. Hold on, nigga. And there was too many of them in there to fight, nigga. So shit, let's go on to the car, get this shit over with. Nah, for shit, so.
Salute, Miss Parker. How you doing today?
What's up, Miss Parker? Salute to you. Y'all hit that like button if y'all in here too, man. Let's get to 100 likes in this bitch, man, before the album mark, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Subscribe to Pooh Black King, guys. Kimbo Greedy, they be in shortly, man. Subscribe to Big Pressure, Brazy Media out there, man. Subscribe to the game, man. Just don't come in here being a hater your whole life, man. The panel is open for everybody. If y'all want to dialogue on this with us, man, just come up here with your mind. No, this ain't. I see a lot of y'all from other places. No, this ain't the place where you normally be, man. Act like y'all got some sense over here, cause I get you the fuck up out of here on my mama. Go ahead, Miss Parker.
Salute to you, gentlemen. First off, what I discussed this kind of a little bit with Trigger, but what really led me to this discussion was when I was watching Gangsta Boo funeral. When I hit mute, whoever that is, please hit mute. Hit mute.
Hold on, Daphne. You got fish. Go back and come back in. When you hit the string yard at this time, hit pause and then hit string yard. You got back lag.
So what really stood out to me was watching Gangsta Boo funeral and reflecting on the situation with Gucci Mane. Everybody ain't got time in the entertainment sector to come to a funeral, but they got time to pay for one. And here's my thing. You ain't got time to go to one, but when you wanted that artist, you made time to fly out there. You made time to draft their contract. You made time to have them sign and get jewelry, but now you don't have time to go to a funeral. When it came to Gangsta Boo, hold on.
Can I stop you for a second?
Go ahead, because you're going to go anyway.
Yeah, I got to say this, man. I don't feel like if a nigga don't do funerals, everybody don't do funerals and shit, man. The fact that he funded the funeral
Okay.
and we know the
Okay.
tension. I don't feel like
Okay.
DJ Paul, man. We
Okay.
can't. I don't think that's fair.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
my.
Okay.
Go
That's your
ahead.
opinion. So this is the problem I got with him. He said I don't do funerals. Then he talked around and said, he turned right back around and said, niggas be on groupie shit, niggas be in your face, niggas do this, niggas do that when you at a funeral. So this is about you then. This ain't about her celebration. You don't want to go, not because you don't do death. You said because you don't want niggas in your face. You don't want to deal with that. So what's the real reason? So you gave me the inclination that it wasn't about her, because the casket was closed, and just come and pay your respects and leave if that's the case. But it ain't so much even. I didn't see no 3-6 Mafia. Project Cat might have been there. I'm telling you, I watched that whole funeral. The funeral wasn't packed like I anticipated for it to be. It was a nice service. It was nice. But all of the artists you run back that she ain't had funeral. If you're not gonna come to the funeral, where the flowers? Where the fanfare? All of the people that woman worked with. Eminem, Run the Jewels, Killer Mike, 3-6 Mafia, Kanye. The woman worked with a lot of people. Not everybody can make a service. I expect that. That's respectable, and I understand it. But where is the fanfare that I anticipated? You know who all I saw? Glorilla. Not no CMG.
Yeah,
Not this, not that.
that's how she died. That's how she died. After she heard Gorilla do the remake of her song, heard her rapping. Shit, that's how she died.
But that's not my point. My whole point is
Oh,
y'all
my
walked
bad.
around. She the queen of Memphis. She the queen of this. She the queen of that. She well respected. Y'all don't respect that woman because y'all didn't even show up to give last respects. How many people been on a tour and they stop their tour and go to a
Man,
funeral?
check this out, Miss Parker. Me and you disagree a little bit on it. I see where you coming
Okay,
from,
that's
man.
cool.
But I feel like goddamn me hell, the funeral might not even happen, man. Me paying the funeral is like my attendance there. I was there, goddamn me hell. You mean the checkbook and
So the check
was
is
there.
compensating for how the mother
Man,
feels and everything. But who's to
I
say
know.
she couldn't pay for it herself?
Miss Parker, how many times do you go to a family house to pick them up to take them to a funeral, and it's a family member that just ain't going?
Okay, so all the 3-6 Mafia, the whole family just ain't going. All of them just
Nah,
what?
Miss Parker, maybe I can help you a little bit with that issue
You can give me
because
your explanation. You can give me your statement. You can't
yeah,
help me, but go ahead.
okay, all right. So, however it go, but it's like this. I mean, I know that Memphis is a little bit hot right now, and people sort of moving a little strategic and stuff like that. Now, based on what DJ Paul said, he was on tour. He had other obligations too. You know what I'm saying? So when even in death, sometimes you gotta make sure you
Yeah, yeah.
prioritize what's
Mad as that
I
important to
nigga
you.
get
You
been
know what I'm
that.
doing.
saying? So
Mad as that
if
nigga
I
been doing. Go
I
ahead, my
get
bad.
that. I get all that. But
if
here,
I just paid for the funeral, I got to get back to the bag. I mean,
okay, get
funerals
back to the
ain't cheap
bag, but you don't have.
nowadays.
Okay, go get back to the bag, but you don't have nobody to represent behalf of 3-6 Mafia. Go speak at the funeral on behalf of such and such. We receive our condolences. Such and such couldn't make it here. They couldn't attend.
I
You
mean,
sat and talked about I made
they
her.
had
I
chat.
did.
They had a little chat. They had a little chat there. They had a
Miss
little chat
Parker.
with them.
That's her girl. That's
Yeah,
her
yeah,
home
okay.
girl.
I
She didn't come
Miss
on behalf
Parker.
of 3-6
Why,
Mafia.
Miss
She came.
Parker?
That's her
Why is it
girl.
bother? Why does it bother you that they wasn't
It
there?
bothers me. This is what bothers me. It's not that they weren't there. It's that this sector of music and entertainers feel like everything is a check. Let me cut you a check. We good. Just like Gucci Man. Let me cut you a check. And I was cool with Gucci Man at first, but it's like y'all quick to fly to Tennessee to get these artists. But when the artists die, it's like it's a memory. And I'm not saying he had love for her. Don't get me wrong. So people do not miscrew. That man had love for her. I get that. But it's not just him. All these artists this woman worked with, I should have seen a lot of fanfare, like a lot of flowers or a lot of resolutions or a lot of cards on behalf of somebody. I
Well,
didn't get all that.
you know how it is. Once you turn into a dope head, people bag off of you. It ain't the same.
So then don't front like she was a queen. Don't do all that bullshit then. How
I
about
mean,
that?
she's still the queen of Memphis on this rap level.
Memphis,
and we ain't gonna
people,
take that. We ain't gonna take
Memphis,
that away from nobody because of her addiction.
I get that, and I'm not even looking at her.
Addiction is
I'm not
an
even
illness.
looking at her
Addiction
addiction.
is an illness. It's an illness.
Trigger said that. I didn't say her illness because I'm not even putting her illness in the equation.
They got a lot to do with broken friendships and shit like that. Like a lot of shit don't happen behind closed doors and shit. And what's the other one? What's the other one name? Not DJ Paul, but what's the other one?
Juicy J.
Juicy J.
Juicy J did a tribute at the funeral and all that.
But they fell out. So I'm glad that he did do something. He felt upon his heart to do something because they fell out. He hadn't been talking to that woman. But I'm not finna sit here and just say 3 6 Mafia. She was cool with Ty Dolla Signs. Dad's done put a voicemail on there. You think that nigga was there? I didn't see a flower that looked like it would have been his because the flowers I seen look like it would have been the family because it wasn't like a lot.
She had just got through talking to CeeLo. She had just got through talking to CeeLo before she died.
Okay. See what I'm saying? So this is my thing. This industry is chewing us up and spitting us out and don't give a shit about us. And even the colleagues in the industry are getting to the point of doing us the way that these people that sign us on to these record labels do us. And it's like, when are we going to learn that this industry is cutthroat? It ain't for you. Your best thing is to be independent because they don't give a fuck about you. Everybody on Twitter talking about rest in peace, Gangsta Boo, and then talking about their most fondest memory, Ty Dolla Signs, Wiz Khalifa, all these niggas. All these niggas took Memphis sound. Wiz Khalifa, all them niggas took that Memphis sound when Juicy J went to them. But what y'all do? What y'all do when this lady passed? She lived out there in California. So it just takes me to the fact that this industry, it's not so much, it's just that was the teeter of the point that really frustrated me. Because it's like, y'all quick to come and get us when y'all ready to make $1 on us. But when it's time for us to expire, y'all don't give a shit about us, just like they don't. It's bad enough that the white people that we're under as far as executives, hell, some of them will do better than what we do. But majority of them don't give a shit. But now we're doing the same thing that they would do to us. Back in the days when Frankie Lyman.
Let me ask you a question real quick, Ms. Parker. What similarities does the occult in the industry have?
They are a cult because we can't relate to them. They're their own community. They can't. I'll tell you like this. I was listening to an old Sirius XM episode when Jamie Foxx had Corinne Stephan on the show. A lady called in from Ohio and she was like, "How can you conduct yourself this way, this way, this way?" And Corinne Stephan told her, "Look, you're beneath me. You live in Ohio. You're not in the Hollywood community. You don't know how we run." That's exactly what it is. They're a cult, but they're an elitist with upper echelon and financial means and gains, and they run things completely different than what we do. They're soulless. So in some cults, I won't say that they soulless, but when it comes to the music industry, the more it goes on from what I'm seeing, especially in our sector, they soulless. It's cutthroat. They don't care. And they're grooming us to not care about our own. That's how I feel.
So you feel like I got a question in the title, Hidden World Agenda. So you feel like that's the agenda right there, what you just said, because it seemed like you had an answer for the question.
Money is the agenda, and I'll dangle the money over you, and I need you to do this. But if you don't do this, this is what you're going to lose.
So once that's the same thing I said at the beginning.
So once I got you programmed to believe that, I ain't got to do nothing else. Jerry Rice tell them niggas get on the field. If you don't, I ain't giving you no check. That's all I got to tell you. Yet and still, 75-80% of the football league is us. All y'all could walk off and all these owners would not know what the fuck to do. But they got you programmed to think that. And it's crazy because I just left and I just left the bar. And
how they gonna live?
But see, this is what I'm finna say. I was just sitting down.
How they gonna live, Miss Parker? You telling everybody making money, man. How they gonna live? They taking care of more than just their household. They taking care of their mama and this and that. They
so
don't.
We supposed to continue. So when we dominate, in a field, we're supposed to continue to let them do what they do, and then the generations behind come up and they do the same thing. There'll never be a change. And so this is what I'm finna say. Me and him was talking, an old man, and he got to talking about Malcolm X and how Martin Luther King reverted back to what Malcolm X said, and then he felt like we deserve reparations, and he regret all of the coming together and the kumbaya that he once was displaying and pushing because he knew it wasn't in our favor. But the white man knew it was in the best interest for them, because if they could get us to get along with them, they could get us to do whatever the fuck they wanted us to do. And that's exactly what's going on right now. And we control majority of these sectors: basketball, football, entertainment. All you got to do is come together like a union.
But
so you're gonna be
really
like,
control it? But do we really control it? Because we don't control the paybook.
So let me tell you this. I'm a retired. Okay. I'm a retired UAW worker. What do we do when we don't get our way? We walk the fuck out. We negotiate. And we come back with something on the table that is feasible for us. They're a union. How come you're not gonna tell me no different?
I understand, man. You talking about people that making a certain kind of money, man. These niggas making different type of money. They taking care
it's not
of
about the I'm not who said that we not? Who said that we not? The bracket is different, but
we don't have that.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't have that.
The bracket is different. The bracket is different. The bracket is different.
Well, I can agree with both of y'all on that.
The bracket is different, but the motive is still the same. Who's to say I don't take care of 3 or 4 people, even though my budget is different? Y'all got a union like I got a union. Y'all got
man, you ain't paying rent at 3 houses and car notes and taking care of family members. You're not doing that, Miss Parker.
Yeah.
You can't.
That's why I don't like to. That's why I don't like to discuss this, because we're gonna stay stuck where we at. Because they got us by the money.
Hold on.
Go ahead. Go
Hold on. Now, I respectfully disagree with you, sis. You can't say that. You can't do that, fam. Like I'm from this shit, my nigga. I know, man. If niggas walk out and the nigga who cut the check ain't budging and shit, they control everything that's moving, nigga. Now, all these people who defend on me, I don't fail down, man. Now, hell, negotiating, I understand we got to negotiate, but we still ain't going to win in a negotiation. So I'm not going to fuck up me personally. I'm going to be the sacrificial lamb for my family if I'm in that position, man. And I'm not going to fuck up my family new way of living, man, and better way of living, man, to prove a motherfucking point. I'm just ain't going to do it, man, because I know at the end of the day, if them people don't want to move, for us, the industry or whoever it is, white folks or whatever, they're not going to move.
Black Gold, talk about it. Talk about it, Black Gold. Because that's how we're gonna stay. We're gonna stay divided, and that's what we were talking about. Let me say this, and I'm done. Okay, no, we were at one time. We were at one time when we were segregated. I'm gonna tell you when we were. Can I finish? When we were segregated, when the milk and eggs went up in the store, what they do? They boycotted. They didn't do it until they lessened the price.
That's the when they niggas.
That's what. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That's when we were segregated. We stuck together. Now, money involved, they not going to stick together like they once did. That's my whole point. That's what me and him were talking about. Money is coming to play, and money can be dangled in front of anybody, and money can make anybody change their mind, morals, disposition, the way you were raised, anything, your norms, all of that. Back then, they stood on something. My grandfather stood on something. My grandfather was a farmer, but he was back in those days when if you can't do right by all of us, don't do right at all. Now that niggas be like, shit, it is what it is. I got to get that money. It ain't about nobody else. And when you think that way, you say they got families to feed. But is it really always about the family if they say, shit, I got to get this money?
No. Yeah, it's always about the family. If they depend on me,
you
it's about the family.
Yeah, it is though.
Sometimes you make it. Sometimes you make it where you make them depend on you. You ain't got.
I'm gonna tell you why I agree with.
I'm not gonna sacrifice mine, man. Because here, that's what I feel like God gave. If I'm gifted and talented, far as rapping or athlete or any kind of industry field there is to get into, man, I feel like God gave me that gift, man, to do and give a better life for the ones. I'm not gonna go broke over, but I'm gonna put them in positions to win, man. I'm gonna put them in positions to win, and me, tripping over something that when my life was way worse than this, man. Now it's up here and everybody living good in my family, man. I just ain't finna just stick out that long, man. And hell, we can do that together. And when we get a solution to what we boycotting for, when we come back in, it be a nigga that cutthroat you.
And you know
And
what?
and that's what I was.
All of this was set up by design, and then white folks accomplished what the fuck they set out to do. Put money in a nigga's face, they'll do anything for it. After they cut up segregation and they made us believe that unity and unify with another race was in the benefit of America and the people, they knew they had us. That's our problem. We don't realize that it was all a play from the beginning. When they put Martin Luther King up in that position, he finally realized that he was a ploy and he was a puppet, but it was too late. They already got us. That's why we are the way we are. And it's like nobody sees it now. Our kids are declining. Kids getting all this money. They don't know what the fuck to do with it. They popping pills and getting high and dying. So what's the point of the money? They don't know what to do with it. They're taking care of family members, but they're dying.
But that's the industry doing that. That's what they programming. That's the agenda that they pushing. Like kids don't have like big homies. I don't know where she went, but she'll be back. Kids don't have. They ain't looking up the big homies and an uncle or auntie or the granddaddy and this and that. Motherfucker, big homies are these niggas on that they watching on social media and shit like that. Like they don't have. They're not vibrating towards these type of individuals that for a family and the people of their community that they're raised and they can be role models to them, man. That shit lame, that shit square to them, man. So shit, that's the industry fault, man. I don't think if we gonna boycott anything, we gotta boycott the industry.
I don't think it's the industry because it's just like these social media platforms where these people with millions of garners and views are making decent money. Some of them are millionaires off YouTube. That same process is with them. That same thought process is with them because now they feel like they're part of those people that are entertainers because you are entertaining to a certain aspect. You're just not on TV or doing concerts. So now you fall into that realm of these people. So to me, it's all the same. And it all stems back from that situation. Is crazy because when I talk to you about this, I wasn't even thinking about it from that angle till I went to the bar tonight and I talked to old man and he was like, yeah, it goes back to Martin Luther King when Malcolm X tried to tell him, you're going about shit wrong. And Malcolm's like, no, unity. He's like, that's not in our favor at all. Come to find out, before he died, he found out it was in our favor and he did a news broadcast. Next thing you know, the nigga dead. He sat up on the news broadcast and said how he felt and felt like this wasn't in our favor. And he wished he wouldn't have started the coming together and kept the segregation. And then he felt like we deserve reparations. He said that out of his mouth. I'm not saying it now. That's what King said. And now look where we at. And now we had a federal holiday for a man yesterday. And it don't benefit us. We celebrating a man that felt like he shouldn't have done what he did. He's a good man, I'm sure.
Who?
But
well, Ms. Parker, I'm gonna tell you, hold on, Trigger.
Well, hold on, time out.
I'm
gonna let you talk. I promise, Big Pressure. Martin Luther King was a hoe, nigga. I mean, Miss Parker, I'm sorry, sis. I mean, like, I got a little emotional, man. Salute to what he tried to do and shit. But Martin Luther King,
I said he was a good man.
That nigga was a hoe. Just say he was a hoe, goddamn me. All that turn the other cheek, non-violence, and let motherfuckers beat on you and spray you with water hoses and goddamn me shit. If I had to join that gang, nigga, shit, I'll vote out that gang any day. I'm Malcolm X all the motherfucking way. Man, Martin Luther King, I respect him, but that nigga was a hoe.
So why is it so hard to believe
Big Pressure talk because he
go ahead, Big Pressure.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I see where you coming from, Ms. Parker. I definitely do, and there's a lot I agree with you on. Like it's a lot of it that I do agree upon, but I do think that things just sort of narrow down and they boil down to like real common sense. Like when you doing deals, you gotta pay attention to what your eyes see, You got to pay attention to what your ears hear, and you got to pay attention to how you feel. Now, if you just out here getting married and you're meeting the woman of your dreams or whatever, you got to pay attention to what your eyes see, what your ears hear. You also got to pay attention. You got to use all your senses. You got to know what that woman smell like. You got to know what she tastes like. I'm just telling you. So it's you got to use your common sense in this shit. So some people don't use common sense because that money is that bait that they'll hang in front of your face. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying like everybody ain't in position to not take the bait. Some people gonna take that bait, but if we gonna unify, we gotta unify ourselves in our communities so we can educate people to not take them type of baits. If you get what I'm saying, like we ain't did that groundwork. So this shit is all that's going on. This shit is sort of what we ain't did. This the groundwork we ain't did.
Let me answer something. Anthony said, how many of these professional athletes even own business? A lot of them own business. That's one thing I want to salute to the athletes. These new athletes, they are business minded. They are investing their money. And it's a trend to invest your money these days into certain shit. So kids follow trends, and these are young men, so they're following trends. So most of these people,
because I personally,
they very blessed. Say, man, we 5 away from 100, man. If y'all ain't hit that like button, hit that like button, man. If y'all ain't subscribed to Pooh Back, salute my nigga, goddamn me, subscribe to him. King Guys, man, Kimbo Greedy, man. Don't be a hater your whole life. Support the channel, man. Hit that super chat. Join that member game, man. Super sticker. Donate $2 or $5 to the motherfucking me cash. Just don't be a motherfucking hater. All I ask you do is like, share, and subscribe. Damn, if that's too much to ask, shit, it's free. Go ahead, Miss Parker.
So, gosh, I forgot what I was getting ready to say. First of all, with the business situation, with that gentleman said no, it's a lot of them own businesses. My friend's son plays for the NBA, and he owns several businesses locally. And you do have some that really give back, and they're philanthropists, and they do things for the community. So I agree with Trigger on that. Precious said something, and I was finna rebuttal what he said, and I just lost it. So go ahead and go. It might come back to me.
Mal one, you been quiet over there, man. You got 2 minutes. I gotta put you on the time limit because I know you go deep and you'll lose yourself. I'm gonna pass it back to Precious.
I got give Mal 1 3 minutes. Give him an extra minute, bro, because he got to end it with at least 1 minute. Give him 3, bro, because he got to end it with a good one, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him 3. I'm gonna give him 3. What's
salute,
up, bro?
Miss Parker. Salute, Precious.
Salute to the panel, man. Salute to you guys, man. Pooh Black, Trigger, man. Key Guys, Miss Parker. And salute to my guy, goddamn me, Big Pressure. No, really,
what's good, Dad?
Salute, Mal one.
Yeah, no, I just
Mal one is Dad.
Say that again.
I said Mal one is Dad.
See, they were saying he was David Banner last night. They were acting like he was David Banner.
hey, Miss Parker, don't blow my cover. You hear me? Goddamn, don't blow my cover. But no, really, I just want to ask this question just for the panel. I think that Kanye West did the greatest job of exposing the industry. Jaguar Wright is doing it. So I just want to know y'all thoughts. Just imagine walking away from $1 billion deal. And
Well, yeah, man. We cannot use Kanye as no kind of blueprint to do nothing.
That nigga fucked his own self, and Jaguar out there rubbing cigarette ashes over her motherfucking face.
Yeah, we can't use them as
it's not an example, but think about it. When you under contract, though, Kanye West did the smartest thing. He was able to get out of a contract. You feel me? Just by a tweet. Say that again.
He almost broke. Shit, he done lost.
Oh no, don't believe that. Cause see, look,
don't believe that he not.
Yes, look,
he ain't broke.
Cause he got land.
No, Trigger. Look at this.
Because he signed that contract, and there's stipulations. He signed that contract.
I'm pausing your clock. Mal one, I got you.
Okay. So only thing I'm gonna say is this: the smartest thing he did was. Okay, and I'm just giving y'all an example, so just follow me, and of course, I won't be long. But Michael Jordan signed with Nike, right? But when he got his name and his naming rights, it made him a billionaire. When he signed with Nike back in the 80s, he might have made $30 million. But Kanye West was smart enough to know, even with going with Balenciaga, like he understands. Say that again.
Don't forget Gatorade, because Gatorade had a big part of that $1 billion.
Yeah. But then not only that, you know, he got some dabs in with the Kim Kardashian makeup and all that shit because he was married to her. So what I'm saying is his name is worth more than that contract.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
Michael Jordan was married to Kim.
No, he was talking about Michael Jordan with the Gatorade.
I finna say, what the fuck going on?
Oh, no.
He had Fruit of the Looms also. So, I mean, he had several endorsements. So.
Haynes. I thought it was Haynes.
No, Fruit of the Looms. His daddy, I thought, was it Haynes? What? Okay, underwear.
It was Fruit of the Looms. It was Fruit of the Looms.
But to have your name, though, see, to be able to walk away with your name, though. So Kanye West will make more money now and not be under contract and susceptible to what's happening in the industry and being controlled. He done called out LeBron James. He done called out Beyonce, Jay-Z, his own partner. He's showing that, you know what, these people are quiet and they won't speak about the truth because they're being controlled and they're going to lose them houses they got. They're going to lose them contracts, that money they got. So I just wanted to make that point to show that, you know what, you do have people that's starting to speak up now and walking away from these contracts and trying to find a way to get away from these contracts. We can go back to why did Dave Chappelle walk away from $50 million? He told you that.
Okay, so listen, Matt, let me say this.
Let me start first, Ms. Parker. Please let the host start first. Please. Goddamn, first of all, Kanye West fucked up and said the wrong shit and tricked himself up out of there. He wasn't purposely trying to walk up out of no contracts, man. And why I say that, you can show he's screaming for help right now, man. He's going to other folks like them doors and shit and screaming for them to take it, the invest in him, man. Kanye West is very hurt. I don't care if he ain't broke or not. It matters the money and the endorsements he lost. He's trying so hard to show us that he can get it back. Kanye West had a mental breakdown, man. Like, I don't think Kanye West is a good example because this is all mental with Kanye West. I don't think it has nothing to do just with the industry. Mostly his mother death in the industry combined together, man. I don't feel like me personally, I ain't giving Kanye no kind of props, man. The nigga idiotic, man. The nigga ain't the nigga only a nigga when it count, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Now, when I get what you're saying. No, let me say real quick. I get what you're saying, Malwin, because he can brand himself using his name kind of like Donald Trump. But I can't put Dave Chappelle in the same sector as Jaguar Wright and Kanye because they did it for the benefit of themselves. They came out because they was frustrated with the industry themselves for the benefit. Dave Chappelle walked away for the way they were doing him. And he told you all how they can be. I walked away for this reason. Kanye and Jaguar are, and I'm not saying that they ain't lying, but they coming back giving us information we already knew. But they want us to regurgitate the same shit to make it seem like, oh, I'm helping y'all or I'm doing this for y'all.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
y'all doing it. Y'all mad.
Don't wait a minute. When you become irrelevant anymore and you ain't making noise no more, don't try to run to us black people and think that you see what I'm saying? That's the same thing sort of Bill Cosby did. That's the same thing Kelly and them did. I like all these people who sort of run to us when they in hot water. I don't buy that shit. All right. So Kanye, if he wanted to really make a statement, nigga, keep grooming yourself. The nigga look like he crazy. He looked like he crazy. All right.
Okay,
so first off,
let me ask this question.
Wait a minute. Let me get through,
Cat
man.
Williams crazy?
Let him finish. Let
me get through, cause I gotta make a point because this is what you can judge your own family and friends by their decision. That nigga, if you ain't shaving your face, if you ain't looking like the nigga I know, some off. So I think I seen Kanye start to look off, like he wearing daggum fishing boots and stuff and making it everybody thinking it's cool. Nigga, this nigga got on fishing boots, like rubber boots, nigga. We just seeing these motherfuckers. But he made it cool now. Now nigga want to wear fishing boots. Now I don't buy none of that shit. I think he was an industry nigga, and when he went against them, That's when he got out. Choose your way out.
Kanye
So
thought
what
he would like them pressure. Kanye thought he would like them, man. He thought he would had a seat all the way in the table, bro. And when he started making too much noise, they showed him that he was a nigga still. That what the fuck happened, Kanye West.
yeah,
Kanye
okay.
wanted his own house of design, and he found that you never get a house of design. You can conjunction with other artists. I mean, other houses of design like Balenciaga and Louis Vuitton, but you can never run a house. And so when Victor was getting ready to run a house, yeah, that ran him hot. So it was more of a temper tantrum with him because all you can do is assist or put your name on something with someone who owns a designer house. So that's why I understand what he's saying. I don't respect it because he did it on the strength of it happened to me. It wasn't like it happened to my people. He just came to my people because he thought that we would be like, "Whoa, it's Kanye," and we feel for him.
So quick question though. So was like, and this is kind of gravitating towards the whole like the industry thing as we talking about. So was like Cat Williams tripping when he jumped out there as well? Because Cat Williams always been,
I thought that nigga was on that dope.
Cat William came, but he
Yeah.
came in the gate. He came in the
Yeah.
They
gate
gave
like
that nigga
that.
too much money. Some niggas you can't give too much money to.
Sure do.
But it
If
went.
they
But
got
it's
an
not like.
addiction, it'll show up.
But Cat Williams came in the gate like that. It wasn't like he changed. He told you from the jump how the industry was, and every comedy show he told you what he experienced and why he ain't going. So it wasn't a play. It was always his process, dope or not. Kanye, he tried to maneuver in, got in the music industry, got in the entertainment, wanted to do designing. He wanted to own his own designing. These Italians and these gay people, because that's who is predominantly over these designer houses, they're not finna let a nigga have shit. Not like that. You can help them. We can make money together. They're just like Jay-Z don't own shit by himself. He's not going to. They're not gonna let you own shit by yourself.
Ms. Parker, I think the nail in the coffin with Kanye was and just going back to that because it's a pattern of industry people that have been successful that either they are going against the industry or they have died in the industry based off of their beliefs or not being able to be susceptible to following their rules, regulations, policies, and procedures. But one of the biggest people that I know that he respected a lot was Virgil. You hear what I'm saying? One of the greatest black designers, one of the first people that was able to get into the Louis Vuitton.
Well, I don't know because what's that? Lil Durk said in his new song.
Oh
What
my
happened?
God, what happened to Virgil?
He probably gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
he said that a long time. It's a song to him that Gunna had, and it was called "What Happened to Virgil."
Yeah, I know.
So
I'm
that's
just
what
shooting
made
my
him
slug.
say
Shit,
Virgil.
I know exactly what he was talking about. I'm just shooting my slug. Got them big
Where
face.
Exactly. Yeah. Bang, bang. You hear me?
Yeah.
But no, I just say that to say a lot of people are dropping dimes. And if you put it all together, it's like, the industry is almost trying to tear us black people down. You know what I'm saying? And I just, want us to connect not only just one particular person, but let's connect it all. Let's connect all the dots because these people, it's just not one person coming out saying nothing. It's not just the industry after a particular, because think about all the NBA doing it, the fashion industry doing it, the you name it, the TV, it don't matter what, NFL, like, so Kyrie Irving came out and said a statement, and Kyrie Irving didn't even say nothing. He put out a video and they still, you feel what I'm saying, suspended him. So we got to look at the mass, and it comes back to that. I won't say it on my boy channel, but it come back to that J word. You hear what I'm saying? Who actually run the world? You hear what I'm saying? When you start thinking about the families that run the world, and you look at what is it, Rockefeller, and look at what Rockefeller owns. And I'm talking about the Rockefeller family, not the Rockefeller Jay-Z. Look at what the umbrella is, how they pretty much own. Look at who owns the banks. Look at who owns everything. And it comes down to that J word. So I just want to kind of keep our eyes open and keep a broad spectrum of, if you look at the pattern and then look at the people that when they do speak up, a lot of people, why did Prince write slave on his face? Why did Prince change his name to a symbol? Why when Michael Jackson wanted to buy Sony, why all of a sudden that Michael Jackson had these allegations against him and he come up missing? Why when Bill Cosby wanted to buy ABC, then all of a sudden, why
Fuck
did
Bill Cosby.
Okay, so
I
let me
know.
say this. Let me say this because I do
Hold on.
agree. And it, what?
Go ahead, Miss Falcon.
And I understand the community you're talking about, but here's the thing: that community will come together when they hear their name being spewed some type of way, and they finna come see you, money or not. It's a community. That's our problem. If we all got together as a community, we can make shit happen. Like
Hey, Miss Parker, that's a hard task.
that's all I'm saying. That's
Miss
all I'm
Parker.
saying.
Honestly, I wish that we could,
We're
but I don't
not.
think we can.
We're not
And
because when you
that's
give
the reason
niggas
why.
money, that's
Go
the reason I
ahead.
say we're not is because you think you smarter than me because you got more money than me. Though I have more knowledge than you, you ain't shit. What the fuck? I got this. But
You
you
gotta
made it
make
off
Nah,
of
you gotta
it's
rapping.
have
all about
you
discipline.
got
It's all about
like
discipline, Miss
hell
Parker.
no, hell no, I ain't gonna let y'all do that. You gotta have the money to make the dream of your knowledge come true, goddamn me, to
But what I'm
spread it to the
saying is
world.
that
Hold on, let me
if I
finish. And I wanna say this. I wanna say this, man. I just gotta say this, man. It's safe to say, man, I know everybody like to throw the J word around, but before they was involved in the game, niggas were making nothing. Niggas was stuck in slavery and doing bad and shit. So hell, they have helped niggas pretty much enough, regardless of the bad and shit. Niggas have been helped because niggas would, if it would been up to the, as y'all call it, the what she call them, pink people, goddamn me, shit, niggas would have been still stuck behind, nigga. If it wasn't for the J word, the Jewish people, I'm gonna say that, man, the Jewish people, man, to come in and give blacks the opportunity to make a living and revenue some money, then shit, it would have never happened for a nigga. I'm just saying, man. I'm not. I don't know, man. Like I respect everybody' opinion up here on what y'all believe. I'm not. I'm open ears tonight. This one of them lies. I'm open ears, man. But shit, y'all judge me as y'all want to. I just feel like I feel, man. At the same time, y'all tell me what niggas were doing before they even got involved in the game. Go back and do your research. I done it already.
Well, I'm gonna
we had
say
our
this
own
because
communities, we had Tulsa, we had the Renaissance,
hold
we
on.
had
That didn't have
Harlem.
nothing to do with them. They didn't have
Yeah,
nothing to do with
yeah.
them. They
See,
were white folk.
I can understand. I can understand the wish for Black America in this country. I understand the wish, and I wish it too. But we got to be real. Like we can't build because we tear each other down too much. Like and
Talk about it.
at every point, like whether you people don't say people saying that they debating the fact whether Kanye right or wrong, but they don't want to talk about that Kanye got some mental shit going on. They don't want to talk about that. Kanye got some mental stuff going on. He a rich man with some mental issues. Now, I hope he worked that out because I think Kanye could be something great, but Kanye is his own worst enemy now, and we just got to let that shit play out. So, and then we can talk about like this industry and celebrities and all of this. Like Miss Parker, we 20 years down the road now from when Black people really started getting to the bag in the music industry. They know this stuff. Like this stuff is out here. So for people to still join up and sign for any reason, it's because of they're facing their poverty. They got a big bag of money over here, or they got to go back to the projects over there. So it is a little bit of a dangle of the bait. They put the bait in your face. Who take it? So, and then the cool factor behind all of this stuff, like the cool factor of what we call cool as Black people. They don't tell us that. They don't teach us that. This is what we teach us. We teach our own selves that this is a hamster wheel now. We telling everybody that it's cool to rock jury and disrespect everybody that who you come across. This is what we are doing. They not doing that no more. You see what I'm saying? We too far removed and we done learned too much and there's too much information out here for us still to be in the same position. So I got to put it on us. At the end of the day, I just do. That's just how I feel. Like it's on us. We gotta choose to do better. Until we do that as a group, as a whole, as a unity, that's when they'll respect us. I've been saying this shit for 2 years, and I'm still gonna say it. Don't nobody gonna respect you long as you killing you. All right, you don't get respect for that.
And I've been telling you
I'm not
that
arguing
niggas are
that.
born. I've been telling y'all that people and niggas are born haters. Goddamn it! Start all the way with the field nigga in the house nigga. Goddamn me, we's finna escape tonight. Boss days finna escape tonight. Goddamn it, been hate on hate. Nigga always worry about you can't come together because nigga gonna think somebody making some money. They won't know how much more. How bad he behind. He getting paid for this. I'm telling you, we need to investigate this instead of worried about the solution. They worry about who in power and who controlling what and what direction they sending everybody and shit. Everybody want to be the leader. Don't nobody want to follow protocol.
But see, here's my thing also on top of that. Mal one, you brought up Kanye and Jaguar talking about the industry. We know all that. Come to me with a solution. Have you sat down and come up with a solution on a better way for us as black people in the entertainment sector to do things different or to be more independent? Because everything you telling us, we already know. So please, if it's a solution, that's what we need to be discussing. We don't need to be discussing what goes on in the underlines of the underworld of music because we already know that.
Hey, and I
You
want to
want to
address
tell us.
something. I want to address something right fast that Coach said. Coach said he wished people would stop throwing around the mental word around so much. Like Coach, I'm I'm only throwing it around because we got to be aware. Like this whole stigma that we put on mental people or people. It's a stigma, nigga. Some people just like hell. You can have high blood pressure, or diabetes, or heart disease. You can be not right in the head too. So we can't put a stigma on it. We got to recognize it for what it is and hope that somebody get better. Pray and hope and quit trying to isolate and act like it's a problem. Some people just they going through things in their head, and it's not nothing that you're using to put them down. You just know that some people need mental healing. They got to get some mental healing somewhere down the road. And I'm gonna tell you like this: if can't nothing else humble you, being broke on your ass, and God humbling you, them the things that can humble you more than anything. So I ain't using the word to try to diss nothing or throw it out there, but we got to be for real about it. We can't let this stigma that our people put on mental illnesses be a way out. I'm not saying Kanye is a great man, but he dealing with some things, bro. And that's all I'm saying.
Hey, Miss Parker, I just want to just do a quick little rebuttal on like what you said. Like one thing I've noticed in the industry, and as you grow in success and in fortune, and you are under this whatever that umbrella or Hollywood or whatever they want to call it. They want to call it Illuminati. I've heard about the Black Pyramids. I heard about the Boule. I heard about the Skull and Bones. Like so, but I've noticed something though with Black people when they get out of line though, and they've been given all these resources. It's either death, suicide, or it is an overdose. And I noticed with my Black celebrities, and I'm a little, strong about, like I'm trying to make it make sense because when they get to Hollywood and you get that fame, when something happens to them, they either die or they overdose or it's by suicide. And I'm like, make that make sense when it comes down to these people are not just doing it to themselves. And then you got a whole crowd, like some of the people that I named, they are telling us, like with Michael Jackson, they don't really care about us. Like he put out a video. That video was really one of the videos that a lot of people don't know. Go back and watch that video and watch the visual when he said they don't really care about us. And all of a sudden his life change. And I can see some people in the industry right now. I already know they gonna kill him. You hear me? Like what Kanye doing right now, they gonna get it. You feel me? If he don't be careful, they gonna get it. And
exactly.
it's gonna be by accident, suicide,
Exactly.
or
But
overdose.
it's
Yeah,
not just us. Don't
and they gonna
it's
make us think he did it. He did it to himself like that, and that's the reason why I say you gotta be calculated in how you move. See, Kanye, as much as y'all want to say the man calculated is gathering your base and building your base up and building and then getting them behind the agenda. So when you do lash out and say crazy shit, people buying to it. Kanye ain't did that. Kanye he ostracized himself from the black community for a while. Now
Yes,
now he want to be pro-black again. Man, come on now, that's crazy behavior.
he still
That
don't
ain't
want to
nothing about
be.
that calculated. Ain't nothing about
He
that
don't want to
calculated.
be. He don't want to be pro black. He's still
Nah,
fucking with the
the
mayonnaise
big
people.
pressure and
nah, he
And
want to be Yeezy. He want to be
yeah,
Yeezy.
and
He Yeezy.
yeah, like OJ.
yeah,
And as
but
far as
fuck,
killing,
he
as
fucked
far as
himself
killing
up.
all people,
Go ahead, Miss Parker.
I was gonna say, as far as people losing their lives, it's not just us. It's anybody that comes out against the music industry. Isaac Yaki, he was the first one to expose the the sex traffic and the pedophilia in the entertainment industry. And he said, "Me telling you all this information. You can pull up Isaac Yaki throughout YouTube. He said, me telling you all this information, and he named names, events, and locations he was at because he was an actor. And he said, me telling you this, I could be a dead man. Sure enough, all of a sudden he jumps off a bridge. He's dead. He said, if I
Yeah.
end up dead, you don't know why.
Hey,
Yeah,
Trigger, salute. I I may be talking too much. I'm starting to get scared too.
No, you good. Hey, this
I'm
one
gonna
of them
drop
shows.
it cause it's one of these things that I know what is going, and I know words is powerful, and sometimes I can maybe offend people with just giving some game. But in them
Who you
situations,
offend?
I will remove myself to avoid offending anybody. So salute to everybody. I drop down to the chat because I think that's what I needed it
Yeah,
tonight.
I hope you
Salute.
don't think me. I hope you don't think you're offending me,
No,
Quincy.
no, 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 no. It's nothing. It's nothing with you. It's just sometimes I can dialogue one on one with people in the chat versus on the panel trying to do it because it don't work right. I- my emotions be, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand. Do y'all understand why I don't watch the
I
chat?
did what
Like
you said.
You
I'm
you
just now learning
passionate.
how to do this shit. Like I'm just now learning how to watch the chat while I talk. I don't be caring about the chat half of the time. My damn phone sitting over there across the room. I'm talking through y'all through a Bluetooth. I'm just giving y'all my honest opinion, real game. I ain't being maneuvered by nobody. So, but I can understand how people can be offended by some things I say. I'm realizing that
Yeah,
too.
you don't
So I don't
no,
want
you
to do
don't
that.
ever do nothing to offend. You don't
nah,
ever
big
do nothing
pressure.
to
You
offend
ain't offended
nobody.
nobody, OG. Like like I said, my boy Trigger say
No
you have
loss.
the right to your own opinion. You gotta just speak what you speak, man, and say what's on your heart, man. Be yourself. Now about last night when we was on the live. Hey man, your character gonna be your character. Like you feel what I'm saying? You just gotta be yourself, man. Let go and just do you. But shouts out to
Right.
guys. He on the panel. So
Yes.
let's get a mic over to King Eyes and let's
King
see
God.
what my boy
What's
got
up,
to say.
family?
What's up, goddamn me? Salute,
Where,
big pressure.
where we at on the conspiracies and where we at on the conversation?
Wherever you want to dialogue in there, brother.
Shit.
Your opinion overall on the whole topic and stuff.
Well, I tell you this. Listening from what I did get speaking on the topic, I always refer a book called The Miseducation of the Negro. Right. And in this book,
Mhm.
I'm looking at the page. I done read it on this channel before. I'm gonna read it again because it ties in with the celebrities not coming back to help, and we thinking that we need their help, and it ties it all in. Check it out. It says no people can go forward when the majority of those who should know better have chosen to go backwards. But this is exactly what most of our misleaders do. Not being learned in the history and background of the race, they figure out that there is no hope for their masses, and they decide that the best thing they can do is to exploit these people for all they can and use the accumulation selfishly. Such persons have no vision and therefore perish at their own hands. And that's what we see with our culture, right? The celebrities, I see it in the chat. Why don't these people come back and start their own businesses and help us out? Why don't we do it for ourselves? Why do we think we need them to help us out like that? It's like you say, Trig, it's an excuse maker. we need the celebrities with all their money to come back to help us. No, we
Do
could
you feel like
we could do it
they
ourselves.
entitled? Do you feel like they
That's what I was
entitled?
thinking.
Entitlement.
Yeah, do you feel like they entitled and they should do that?
I don't think either one of those. I don't think like that. I don't look at people.
Because me personally, I
I don't
feel
look at
like,
celebrities as people that I need to see help me.
yeah, that's how I feel. Like I feel like I should worry about my family first, make sure my family first, because the community just ain't the same. And I think we too far fetched gone past what the community was, what hope we
We
did
don't
have in
have
the
a
black
we don't have
community.
a community. We don't have a culture. In order to have a culture, you'd have to cultivate that culture. In order to have a community, you'd have to have a common unity. We don't have either of those. See, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. This is King God speaking. I don't speak for nobody else. The way I look at it is, we were mind fucked, but we carry that tradition of mind fucking each other. I call it being minority minded. So we got to the point where this became our culture, to mind fuck each other, to limit each other because we're limited. So we just passed on ignorance. So what happens is we get pacified. Anything we want is at the tip of our fingertips. We don't have to learn skills and trades. We don't have to rely on our skills of survival. We could just go to stores. If we want to be entertained and this and that, or take away the pain, we got drugs and TV and blah, blah, blah. So we got essentially turned into minorities. That's why I do not like that term. If you know what it means to be a baby, or to be baby minded and not be able to fend for ourselves. And that's essentially what has happened to us. So now we use excuses. Oh, well, if the celebrities don't help us, or the police is fucking us up, or the government, or the churches, with all these things you can figure out yourself, learn, study, the shit you should be doing in the first place. Now you have a common unity. Now you can cultivate a culture, cultivate a community. But we're minorities, so we just blame other people. It's simple. It's just we don't like to hear shit like that.
Everything from death. Everybody got a conspiracy for a death, blaming them. People feel like when they get a
Anything.
family member to do a family member gets in the entertainment sector, the family feels like they're entitled to get what it is that person gets. Though, just like Drake said, you wasn't in the gym, but you feel like you're entitled. Mama G feel like she entitled to have that house because I birthed you. Mama G should have had a house before you got in the industry. Now, if you want to go buy her one, it's absolutely on you. The entitlement is what's the detriment to our community.
Yeah. And I see somebody in the chat named Gucci Moses. Shout out to Gucci Moses. If you want to speak on law, my name is King Oz. You can check my channel. I agree 100% with what you said as far as the color codes. But it's called speaking in the tongues of your people. You got to be able to drop the message to such a way where people can understand on a regular basis, bro. But I understand what you're saying. Learn law. I push law all the time because the reality that we live in, and I put this on my community tab, our reality is based on law. Every individual can hear me. Your reality is based on law, whatever type of law. It could be science, the science of light. It could be the universal laws. It could be the law of your state, whatever you want it to be. So learn law. If you don't like how government's being held, or how the police, the pigs, I call them, are conducting the world, you should learn law. If you want to learn about entertainment, media, manipulation, that's all one big thing. Media, look into the word media, get into etymology. Media is to put you to sleep. It's literally to put you to sleep.
Let me ask you a question real quick, King guys. Do you feel like without the media, the industry wouldn't be as powerful as they are?
Yeah, because you got to promote it. It's got to be pushed consistently, and that comes from media.
And put
Whether
in your
it's
face.
newspapers, TVs, movies, music, that's all media.
And now at a high profile now, shit, social media 24/7. They can get
Right,
access of
right.
influence all day, all night.
So
Pressure, you made a good
as
point too.
far
I
as
saw that pressure.
as far as give us ways to fix shit. Don't come up here with, just things that learn law, learn history, pick up a book, execute what you learn. It sounds good to say, but motherfuckers don't actually do it because it's easier to point and blame. It's way easier to point and blame to another motherfucker than take the responsibility yourself. It's way easier to do that. Oh, the cops is fucking us up. That okay, and what? What's after your complaint? Wait to complain again? Oh, what they teach our kids in school is half-ass garbage. It's all whitewashing caveman shit. Well, what are you doing at home? What book are you reading, digesting, then reading again and teaching your kids? Nothing? All right, shut the fuck up.
They feel like school is supposed to be the daycare.
But these
I can't
days,
believe what this music is teaching my kids. Why the fuck are your kids listening to that?
But these days, if you don't
That
teach your
shit crazy.
kids, if you don't start
Excuses.
teaching if you don't start teaching your kids from when they understand before they understand these things, then you already fucked. Sooner you give your kid a phone or tune them in to social media. Like most parents, that's how they keep their kids busy when they don't want to be bothered. Hurt. Watch
That's
this
it.
on YouTube, baby. Short, baby. Short. They got rap short songs and all kind of short. Like I don't watch my nephews and nieces just sit there and go crazy. Shit, long as short rapping, goddamn me,
Baby
they
Shark.
tune
I
in.
think every child knows that shit. I think every parent knows that song. I know that shit. But
No,
that's
for
all right.
shit.
Even with the internet and the tablets and the cell phones, as a parent, I'm speaking. You can parental. I went over this. You can parental control that shit and manage what they're doing on there. You can do that. People don't want to put in the work. Once again, it comes down to putting in the work. It's easier to sit back and blame. It's way easier and comfortable. It's what we're used to. It's what we do. It ain't nobody's fault. I don't like the caveman, but it is what it is. This is me, King Oz. I don't speak for everybody. Once again, this is me, King Oz. I don't speak for everybody.
Hey,
I
King,
know my enemy, whether it's a brown, yellow, green. I'm not telling you my enemy, but I know my enemy. So if I know my enemy, I know how he or she get down. I know how to counteract the fuckery. Get proactive, not reactive.
man, you hit the nail in the coffin, OG, man. I gotta salute you, King guys, man. Like you said a mouthful, man, and I can't
Appreciate you.
nothing but respect how you came at that, man. And one thing I can say, we have to understand. I seen a video today of just vibrations, radiation. They
Absolutely.
were talking about electricity, right? And they were just saying how they can make this cup spin just by vibrations of the world. We got to understand the energy of the world, the vibrations of the world, the radiation that we deal with. And these kids just even, listening to music and, sometimes, I catch my son sometimes, he might fall asleep with his headphones on or he might fall asleep because his mama might grab his phone, but it's on his chest. And I'm like, nah, I don't even want this radiation. I don't even want this vibration on his body. So I'll open his room and I will move the phone and just put it to the side on this dresser. So we have to open our minds up to know that it's, I call them intangibles. See, everything that we're seeing on the internet, everything that we can touch is called tangible, right? But the intangibles, it's just like if I love my nigga, or if I say salute, or if I'm, I say a certain word, or if I do a certain thing, or if I do a certain motion, that's intangible. It's not something that you can touch, feel, smell. Like it's just
or got action to it.
Exactly. It's godly. You hear what I'm saying? So when you can tap into the intangibles of the world, that's when you, my mama she say, baby, you crossed over. See, I didn't understand that at a young age when she realized that I knew the difference between materialistic stuff and tangible stuff. But when she told me about crossing over, I started to research. Then I started researching being humble. And then I realized, I'm like, I know. So it's almost like God and the devil is on one shoulder. And can you know God's voice? See, that's the trick of this whole thing too. See, a lot of people don't know God's voice. See, because they talk the same. And I know I might be taking it a little deeper than we might want to go, but I want y'all to know, like, just imagine, I don't care which shoulder he on, right, left shoulder, but God and the devil is on both shoulders, and they gonna talk the same. And do you know God's voice? And you got to understand the tangibles and the intangibles in your life. And when you figure out God, you're going to realize it's intangible. God is teaching you the intangibles of the world. The devil going to show you the tangibles of the world. So that's just my piece, man. Salute, man. I'm going to say this, man. This panel is so precious, man. And, you know, I'm going to fall back in the chat, man, and I'll be in the bushes, man, but I'll be back like I left some, man, because I realized I'm getting deep, and I don't want to, you know, you Trig, you already know, I'm going to go there, so I'm going to say this, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, hey, man, I got to save some of this pimping for later on, man. I can't give y'all of it, man. You know what I'm talking about? But like I say, the game be sold, not to be told, and ain't nobody paying me right now. So, like I say, I'll be back like I left some. Salute Miss Parker, salute Pooh Black, salute Trigger Man, salute King Guys, salute Bo Greedy, salute. Hey man, like I say, I'll be back like I left some. Love y'all to life, bro.
Appreciate you, so, bro. Appreciate you, bro. No,
hey, you know, Trig, it's mighty funny that Jaguar did all that. You know what I'm saying? And she flipped the script, you know what I'm saying? And she didn't never update her demons on what she was going through. She never told nobody that she was part of the court shit, you know what I'm saying? She kind of, you know, went against the grain on a lot of shit, which, you know, her truth is her truth, you know what I'm saying? And nobody will never know but God. And, you know, she can put it in so many ways and so many angles, but when she had that episode in DeSoto down here in Dallas, you know, she was damn near coked up when they got her. So it's a lot of shit that she was going through that she didn't expose.
That was a play for some attention. That was some screen. Y'all forgot about me. Here I go, goddamn.
Yep. Because
rubbing
it's
all
funny
them
how
cigarette. That bitch putting all them cigarette ashes over her face.
before she left, she was trending. For a lot of shit she said, and that was during the time R. Kelly's conviction. She left social media. And then she came back. I do believe it was a play. Why I believe it was a play is because her husband been doing a campaign. And every time he does a campaign, he telling people to cash app. If she's sick, why the fuck do you need money? She need therapy. Why do we feel like when something is wrong, we can take money to compensate for it? And that's what they've been doing, and we do it all the time. Somebody gets on a panel, talk about how bad they feel. Oh, put your cash app up. What the fuck is that supposed to do? I mean, I don't get it. So when Trigger said that earlier today, I already thought it was. Her husband got on the panel and said, oh, she good to do an interview next week, and it's going to be $5,000. If your wife is in such a mental state, how you know she's going to be ready next week? Exactly.
All the play. And Keisha said, the thing about the industry is, yes, it can be a blessing, but the devil will bless you just like God will, but nobody going to talk about that.
They worship the devil in the industry. So
I'm not a religious person. Yeah. Miss Parker, yeah, there you go.
They worship the devil in the industry.
But I tell you, them two motherfuckers is the same person. But you got it. You don't want to have. I don't want to have the religious talk. You know.
Yeah, we don't want you to be the third one.
Them two motherfuckers is the same person. Say, that's man, a whole conversation within itself.
Yeah, bro. Cause we don't want you to be the third step down, man. I mean, you know.
Be up here breaking
hearts. Pooh Black, who in Pooh Black, we need to find out who in DeSoto gave her that good powder, goddamn. I mean, that's what we need to find out. We need to find out who gave that bitch that good 8-ball, goddamn. Two things I know for sure. She had to break it down. That shit came rocked up, goddamn. She had to use the card to chop that shit up, goddamn. She hit, goddamn. That was that old scale. Probably had all kind of crystals in, putting all them damn cigarette ashes. Where did she get all them ashes from anyway? That shit was playing.
She smoked like a freight train.
King God, let me ask you a question. So in that cut situation, how you feel about that, man? Give me your take on that.
Say that again.
On that cut shit on Carbonation, and you know how she
man
Crackhead Nation.
All right,
Oh
so
God.
I did a couple videos on that shit. That shit's funny to me. It just shows how gullible motherfuckers is. But it's cults everywhere. If we want to talk about cults, there's cults on major levels and minuscule levels from.
Now, pimp and a controlling is two different things. Let's get that right
Oh
there.
no, wasn't nothing pimping about car. Man, I can't
Okay.
believe you bringing up this. No,
Man,
that was a group of. I know Coach don't want to hear it. Fuck it. That was a group of mentally ill people that came together on YouTube.
Now, Coach, them were mentally ill people. Now, if you can speak on that, come on up, bro, because
They
that's
are all
a mental
mentally ill, but you see
situation
where
right
they
there.
ended up. They ended up behind bars with the
I need a
leader, if you
dress.
will.
I need a
April,
dress.
them was
Hey,
not her. April, them was not her son Ashes.
that was
She
not
told
ass.
y'all that. That was all
I
them cigarettes she had smoked all that day.
man, I got goddamn. I showed
Just in
y'all
the
proof
day.
on my life, bro. Hey, King, I showed them proof of what ashes look like earlier. Goddamn me, a different ashes and shit.
It looked like
And none,
rubber.
yeah, it look like rubber. Ain't no ashes, real like ashes and shit. She couldn't rub that shit and make it stick on her goddamn, cut her skin up. Goddamn me.
Well, explain to me this, since both of y'all into the funeral business. When y'all say ashes to ashes and dust to dust, give me an explanation on that part right there.
That's
Well,
biblical. They ain't got nothing to do with funerals.
yeah, well, it's considered ashes because that's a whole body burnt up into little pebbles and little rocks and stuff, man. And nigga, so that's considered ashes of a body. But that's not literally no ashes that you gonna rub on your face and it's gonna lay on your face and leave black marks on your face and stick on your face. You rub real ashes, they just might leave a little white or something on your face, but them hoes gonna be rolling off of you, falling all on your clothes and shit, bro. You gonna have to beat them down with a hammer to get them
All
all
right.
the way to ashes. That means if them was just ash, that means she had to take her son ashes out of the thing, man, and crush them and crush every little pebble up until they were ashes, bro.
And the thing also, Pooh Black, cremation is not the end all for making it really, really powdery. Hydrolysis would do it more than cremation. Hydrolysis is another way of cremating the body, but it's through
But
liquid and
that's
chemical.
still a liquid. That's still a
Right,
liquid.
it's through liquid and chemical.
Yeah, I finna say that's a liquid.
So
Yeah.
no, them wasn't no damn ashes she was rubbing on her face.
No.
Play
But
the
everybody
video. You
thought
got the video, Trig?
I don't think I'm gonna try to find it real quick.
it ain't hard.
Let me
She
find
put
it,
her
man.
name in, that shit might come right up.
DeSoto,
Yeah,
the
that's
hottest thing in the world right now.
So who
DeSoto,
barbershop
Texas.
was it, Pooh Black?
See, I forgot the dude's name. He right there in DeSoto, man. He spoke on it. Her husband went up there to, he told his little old part, which y'all kind of made some sense though a little bit. Y'all said 2 pointers, man, that I didn't really catch because I ain't really saw it, so that's why I didn't really just say too much on it. He charged him $5,000 to do the video, and then when she come out, man, that lady's in Green Oaks right now. I
She
know
gotta get
goddamn
that
well
crazy
she coming
shit.
out.
She ain't gotta be there for nothing but a week, Pooh Black. You ain't gotta be there
Okay.
long. All you gotta do is go.
So he said about a week. So they already had this together then.
That shit a play. I can't find the video putting the ashes.
If his ass done told other content creators she'll be good next week to do an interview and it's gonna cost $5,000. That's what her husband told
All she got,
somebody.
But what
bro,
more
all
she
you
can
gotta say, all you gotta
say?
do is, bro, trust me, I know this. All you gotta do is check into a crazy house, goddamn me, check out, goddamn, you can get a check, nigga. Shit, that hoe working for a check, that hoe broke.
She might already be getting a check. She has an autistic son, though he's 20 now. She probably been getting a check for him for years.
Man, goddamn, let me go on my live from the day, man, while y'all talk. Hold on, man. Show y'all what ashes look like, goddamn me.
Hey, King guys, so what you think they gonna do to homie, bro? What you think they gonna do to Carbonation and the solo dude? And she did say that they drinking semen, man.
Listen. I watched him from when he first started, literally to the end. I left him alone for a long time because he immediately figured out he was a weirdo. But he's I don't know what they're gonna do with him because the thing is, I know there was a lot of rumors of him being violent with a lot of people there and blah blah blah. But a lot of them chose to stay at the same time. So, like with this one, I personally don't know which way they're gonna go, because you can be penalized for the ones that you forced, but then the rebuttal are for the ones who stay. So I don't know how that's gonna go. I'm baffled that you even brought him up. Now that's just a group of mentally ill people. But there's, like I said, there's cultures everywhere. There's cults everywhere. And so if we want to talk about conspiracies and cults, and then you got to look at every group that you know, from the politics to cabinet, blah blah blah. That's a cult. I think Big Pressure explained, him and Trig was going back and forth on the cult, talking about the gangs. Gangs are cults. Yes,
Yeah, they are.
And then,
music industry.
But check it out. Big Pressure explained it as a rebuttal to Trigger, and then explained how everybody has to be on, essentially on one accord of thought, if you will. That's a gang. That's a cabinet party. That's a police group. That's a gang. It's all the same thing. We just use different words. Now, Black folks, color codes used loosely. For those in the chat who are hip to color codes used loosely. Black folks have no culture. That's gonna hurt feelings. Like I said, we could take this another 2 hours, but it is what it is.
D Rose, I get what you're saying, but as long as niggas generating money for the industry, they'll never have a mental evaluation. If that was the case, they would have been doing this 100 years ago, damn near.
That's right, brought it up. I didn't know Jaguar was with Carbonation.
I didn't know she was too. I didn't.
Like I
she
said,
was
I
with
let that motherfucker go after her. Like,
he said she was with a member. I don't. They said she just met that nigga like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Her husband said that nigga just showed up at their house like this week.
Well, what the motherfucker's name was? Eligio. Eligio. That was the leader. He called him Seven God after a while. Eligio. Wow. That's like the Black conscious community apex right there. That's like Carbonation is the WWF of the Black conscious community. Like, that's an Umar type of motherfucking situation.
Do break that down for me.
All right, so you know the corny ass Black conscious community, right? The woke niggas, right? All the woke motherfuckers. Well, that whole sector, if you will, since I'm starting to learn these sectors and shit, that whole sector is a bunch of buffoonery. But at the apex of its buffoonery, you have Polite, Umar, and Eligio, or the Carbonation. So that's at its apex of entertainment. That's what I mean. Those three right there are the Mount Rushmore of just bullshit. So anybody who follows Umar, Polite, or Eligio, you should stop immediately, and just come to my channel. Way better. Look, we gotta push anti-fuckery. What's the opposite? Intelligence.
You're right.
Over ignorance.
You're right.
And what's one of the main channels my channel? You want to learn law, history, nigga? Go to my channel.
Yeah, you posted about the first mathematics Black female. Was it to run a department and
to get into Congress's library or some shit. She was a mathematician. Yeah, all that. See, that's the thing with the media part and the zombieism of the Black community, quote unquote, is we got a lot of great shit going on. A lot of great shit. A lot of scientists. A lot of this going on. But media's job is not to promote that. That would be all bad. Bad for
it'd be to suppress it.
Because remember, this is a land of commerce. That's why you should learn commercial law. But at the same time, what's the base of that word? Commercial, as in a show, as in this is all entertainment. Man, come on.
Oh, where Trigger at?
He looking for his part of his live yesterday.
Kimbo been trying to get on. He just messaged me, said he been trying to get on. He backstage.
Oh yeah, Trig had to take a step away for a second. Oh, he made it back. He on. What's up, Kimbo?
What's happening? What's happening, man?
Nothing. We
Hey,
talking cults, conspiracies. What
Yeah,
are the detriments to the black community? The pros and
I
the
can hear
cons.
y'all, but I couldn't tap in, man. I want to add this to it. You know, when you so-called having a cult, right? What's the word they use? You gotta have I forgot the word, but in other words, you can't question the shit. You gotta like let them lead you blindly, and it gotta be some type of religion. They gotta be it's some type of religion, godly shit, all that, or devilly. It gotta be some type of religious belief they trying to put in your ass. And
That's what it is. A belief
and I be
system.
seeing people, what I be seeing a lot of people do, because they know most people not gonna sit down and try to meticulously dive into history, right? They're not gonna study shit step by step. Most people gonna find somebody that they like, somebody with some beliefs that they feel like fit their lifestyle and what they got going on, and they're gonna believe in that person. And if they get so blind, you could tell them, hey man, that person rape kids or that person do out, and they no, not my guy, they won't believe you. Like, to me, that's some cultish type shit for real, bro. And I see a lot of that shit going on. Not even used to didn't see it so much with the black people, but most black motherfuckers, we used to go run and join the white cults, because when Jim Jones them, they drunk the Kool-Aid, all that shit, bro. There was a lot of niggas in that shit too. So I think now what people be doing, if you ask me, bro, people will go find them a section of history. I see a lot of people like to find a point in history. They feel like they can get people to, that a lot of people don't know. So when they bring it to people, they'll be sounding like they like some type of genius. And hey, you didn't know that this used to be this. And people, oh yeah, oh for real. I don't give a damn if it's something could help you in life or if it's bullshit or whatever, bro. I see a lot of people try to do that same, that cultish type shit, even on YouTube. We see like,
you see it all over YouTube.
A lot of the flat earth shit, a lot of that shit is cultish. But as long as they leave religion out of it, it's just ideas and thoughts. Like if they can still be, some people don't even want to be friends with nobody that disagree with them. And that's how, to me, that's how that shit is. I heard you bring up like Polite and them and shit. And to me, they fit the characteristics. If they were to get their shit big enough, they would do it. But it's funny because most of these people, they come from around or up out of situations like that. So they dream is to do like they masters or somebody they sing, bro. They ain't trying to help nobody for real. Yep. Like I made that video with Jaguar Wright in the carbonation shit because I was like, I wonder, do people even be knowing what these people pushing when they put them on their platforms and let them get up there and talk? And we know for a fact most of these fucking people, Orlando Brown, Jaguar Wright, Keith Murray, that's just to name 3 current names right now that I can tell you. These motherfucking people have fucking mental issues. But we'll sit back and we'll watch this shit like, oh man, that's crazy. Well, it's some truth in some of what she said. Man, I watched that lady sit up, bro, on TV talking about Jay-Z. I mean, Beyonce get out, talking about Jay-Z got Beyonce kidnapped. She can't get out. And I'm like, why do we even, I know some people, it's worth watching to laugh and get, but bro, people will watch these mentally challenged, these fucking deranged people who have been in and out of crazy houses. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure when that young lady left from that situation, she probably went straight to the crazy house. It's a lot.
All right, Kimbo.
Go ahead.
Hold on 1 second. I want to show them something. I'm gonna let you get the mic back.
Acting like a demon, Trig.
No, I'm trying to show the.
Oh, something from last night.
No, this is it.
That's all. Shit, 4:30. I gotta go on the highway today. Green. Yeah. I want to be in traffic. Shit, I want to be in traffic. Yeah. I want to be in traffic. It's the right guy.
I'm showing y'all what ashes look like right here, man.
So y'all won't think I'm lying.
Now I'm finna show y'all. I'm finna show y'all something, man. I'm finna show y'all something. These are what cremains look like. And y'all can see that is what cremains look like. That is what cremains look like, man. Okay? That is what y'all see it close. That is what cremains look like. Ain't nowhere she reach in there and rub no shit on her face. I'm just saying, man. Come on. That is what cremains.
Question, Trey. Question. How old are those ashes? How old are those?
Some of them over months. Most people don't come pick up their ashes.
After years, do you think?
Yeah.
Hold like after years.
Yeah, I got 5-year-old ashes upstairs over 25 boxes. They all look the same.
We had that conversation earlier. You know, the next thing I went to do, I went on YouTube. I said, let me find some videos, like you know when people go put their ashes in the ocean or wherever they want to put it in the lake with their mom and people. I watched a whole lot of videos and I seen the like how you said the little pebble like or whatever.
Yeah.
But for some reason with theirs, when they started pouring the stuff out, it was
at
like,
the bottom. It's
like
the dust at the bottom. At the bottom.
Yeah. So I can see her just touching the shit, you know, like dirt, like you rubbing dirt in your face. It ain't actually the same as like it getting on you, but she threw something. I don't know if remember I told you I don't know if that's what it was, but she could have had the iron that her son was in and did the shit symbolically or whatever, because her son. Did you see the what her son said or the one that's living?
I ain't see what he said.
When he's talking about she be turning into demons and shit, bro. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's that good dope, man. That's that good dope, nigga.
Let me explain something. Trick. Let me explain something. What's the dude name? Used to go with got her body done from Memphis. The girl
K Michelle.
Oh, you hit it on the nail. Watch this. K Michelle, dude, Memphis came down here to Dallas.
Just to whoop her ass.
Yeah, I'm explaining to y'all. Jaguar, everybody coming through Dallas, through Texas. This dope down here is not the same as that dope that you used to where you from.
Hell no.
I don't mean no disrespect. We've seen many out-of-towners come down here lose their fucking mind. They come down here and get this dope real close to the border sometimes. But watch this, bro. I ain't want to say that about Jaguar, but that's exactly what was on my mind, bro. I didn't want to say it because I kind of don't want to disrespect it because I kind of feel bad for it a little bit. But you know when you be on that, bro, you mixing, say, liquor and handlebars or liquor or burr and cocaine, when you start mixing that shit, bro, that fucking chemical imbalance that some people get when they get too high, when they get out their mind. If anybody around here know anything about drugs, y'all know when motherfuckers get high, sometimes they get to a point to where like they fucking mind snap and they'll turn into somebody else, start doing shit they would normally do, saying shit they would normally say. That's what the fuck we be looking at. A lot of people don't even realize these motherfuckers get high before they go on the interviews, Keith Murray, because they feel like that's the person that we want to see. That damn food that they be giving off.
Hey, let me interrupt
you. Go ahead.
Hey, though, I always want to chime in on this shit, man. You know what, man? We got to stop accepting this shit because you know what? Only reason we're hearing any of these stories is because these motherfuckers ain't getting money right now with the same motherfuckers they was with. And they was in the room. And they was in the room when this shit was going on, right? So now you going to tell me that these motherfuckers sacrificing little kids and praying to the devil or raping, sucking dick or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now you going to tell me that, but you weren't going to say shit as long as you was getting money with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Jaguar, right, man? Yeah, she got some demons in it. Because for one, I done been in her live, you know, man, I got one of them names that when you see it, you probably think some Hebrew Israelite shit, but they just scare a lot of people. Like people who scare the guy, bro, when they see a name and it just like, I don't know, it's always a defense mechanism. You feel me? So you don't even know if that's my birth name or nothing, but it scare people. So for real, man, I can see the fear of God. I mean, the wrong type of fear.
Ambassadors scare people.
Nah, bro. my real name, Nisha Yeshurun. And it looked like Hebrew Israelite, man.
Okay, I feel say ain't nothing scary about ambassador, bro.
Nah, but you say Yeshurun is because when you doing witchcraft and shit, and you see like them Hebrew Israelites, they not really right either. But at the same time, people know that they violent and aggressive and like they'll go to war. So it'd be like witches really don't want no confrontation with people that they don't have to have no confrontation with, man. For real, because
they got the witches scared of.
just like a nerd, like Bill Gates. Even though Bill Gates got all the money, he can make stuff move and he can make people do shit. He also don't want to get into it with Young Thug. He don't want to be in a room with Young Thug either. So, motherfucker, like if you believe in God, you got the right type of power behind you, bro. These people don't even want to be around you. But I forget all that. I want to get back into my point. It'd be like Jaguar Rice showed me that she was working with the devil, bro, and then all that ancestor shit. Everybody want to be like, and I don't mean no disrespect to nobody. I don't judge nobody. But all that ancestor shit from Beyonce and all these different artists that talking about go to Africa, man, all we know is we from America. They could have got us from motherfucking Puerto Rico or something and brought us to North America. So we can't just be, all black people is one, and it's deeper than Africa. And matter of fact, as in reality, man, we all human, G. Fuck all that. I don't care who got black pride or whoever, because guess what? When you talking about black power, you just as dirty as a motherfucker talking about white power. Because any time I ever heard white power was some dirty ass Klansmen. So when I think about black power, even though motherfuckers wanted to defend themselves and defend us, black power is some bullshit, bro. So I don't stand on no statements like about Black Lives Matter. I don't even care about that shit. That's all that shit is a fraud. And I believe a lot of shit be set up by the government, by white people, but black people be running it. But at the same time, I'm saying if you ever heard of positive white power, I never heard nobody use white power positively. So now look at that coming from out of your body as a black person and say, how is black power positive to anybody that ain't black? Because white power ain't positive to nobody. White power motherfuckers dragging niggas from trucks in Texas. And then Jaguar Rice, she smoking dope now or whatever the case may be. But why the fuck is you with Nature Boy and them? And that's like a gay cult and they doing witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? And I also saw Jag right. They was supposed to be like checking Nature Boy on the live one time on Instagram. And then they was supposed to been like checking to see what type of magic he was doing. And that's what it boiled down to. The conversation was. And then she ended up getting locked up because of some nigga that he associated with. But at the same time, you up here trying to check what kind of magic he doing, if he okay to do the type of magic he doing to the people that's under him. And all that bullshit, man, I ain't saying that I would never do nothing violent to them because God do everything. God do everything to whoever he wants to, and I had no room to judge them because I done been in the same shit. Like basically, people don't understand if you ain't serving God directly, G, you serving the devil. It ain't no such thing as idol because idol is a devil playground, it's a devil workshop, an idol mind. So if you think you neutral in this, you just don't know, and you build your opinion, you actually working for the devil because you're in the surety of just knowing what God had already prepared and had told to you in life. Ain't nobody in this world that ain't been taught about God and got the opportunity as an adult to be doing the right thing. No matter what you've been, your parents could have been a Muslim, even though Jesus the way, your parents could have been a Muslim, but you still was presented the right way to get to Jesus, and you've had your opportunity. Not saying it's too late for you, but it ain't unfair to the fact that you haven't got to see what's going on, man. And then all we like it's like life ain't based around like the motherfuckers on TV. Life ain't based around Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion. These fucked up people. I ain't talking about Meg Thee Stallion because she got shot, and I don't got no reason to talk about she a fucked up person. But for him to pop up, man, we don't need to be speaking on that no more because he might have his name incorporated every time somebody do a show on YouTube with Tory Lanez in it. He might get a percentage, and he in jail, but he still got 40 million because y'all keep talking about Tory Lanez. I ain't gonna talk y'all head off either though, because I know I've been talking long-winded, but man, all this shit fake for real. What I want to say is, bro, we got to stop when somebody want to come back and tell us what's going on. Like we need to question them on how they know and why they didn't report it to nobody and why they just didn't quit that shit and give up on the money then. Instead of saying, oh yeah, now I can't get no job in the industry. They blackballing me because they raping kids. They should have been killing your ass because they raping kids. You know what I'm saying? Because you should have been doing something to it for it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. How y'all feel about that?
Man, I feel like I talk about whoever the fuck I want to talk about first. Let's get that out of the way. If it's some news to be reported on Tory Lanez, I'm talking about his motherfucking ass. I don't give a fuck about his brand, nothing, anything. Trigger, man.
Nah,
being
fuck Tory Lanez, but shit, he might come up off of you though. He might come up off like some not just Tory Lanez.
Nigga can't come up off me. Hey, nigga can't come up off me.
He already up.
He already up. Shit, I can't.
Up, though,
can't
he don't need to be up right now. He don't need to be up because guess what? I don't gotta have no sister, no daughter. That could have been my mama, nigga, in like 85 or 89. And nigga, that's just
so. Let me ask you something. Do you feel like Jaguar was on the play with the ashes and all the breakdown that she did at DeSoto?
Man, I feel like people like that shouldn't have a phone. Like when they say motherfuckers should take your phone, she shouldn't have a phone if she get on the camera. She knows she was on camera doing that, bro. So it's something mentally wrong. She had a thing where she was riding around the parking lot selling body oils and she got a song for it. That lady is creative as a motherfucker, bro. She had a song. That shit was sick. Yeah, ain't nobody ever saw that shit probably, but she was like riding in the parking lot with her husband and pulled up, and it was like a Jaguar. It sounded like some real Roots type shit, but it was talking about buy your body oils. That shit was crazy, man. But that type of lady don't need to have a phone, man, because she was being real dramatic. All that shit she was doing, she was changing personas too. She ain't have mixed personality. She was changing her persona. Look, she was tweaking, like talking about.
She was playing.
She was like, I'm gonna kill a motherfucker. And then she called for dude and started playing this innocent woman role. Like she was like, man, that lady like a dope fiend. Like he said, like she smoked dope and then get to tweaking. That lady a dope fiend. And it's amazing because she looked a lot wore out. You know what I'm saying? Compared, I didn't even know who fuck she was.
She used to be a beautiful lady. But I ain't gonna say she ain't pretty now, but she used to be real pretty.
She looked different though. She looked like my auntie. She an auntie though, for sure. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, man, I say, man, we need to stop listening to motherfuckers who got a story to tell about these people. Either we gonna step, cause look, no matter how much they tell us about Jay-Z, you still gonna go fuck with that shit if he drops something. Well, I ain't gonna say Jay-Z, he not making music. No matter how much you tell us about the industry, we still fucking with them people. And I ain't gonna say we, cause I don't at all. But I'm saying y'all, niggas still fucking with that shit. And I ain't got no problem with no nigga broadcast like the media people talking about Tory Lanez. But I'm saying though, if you got integrity about what's going on. And you don't want to see these motherfuckers continue to flourish, even though, because now it's a chance for us to take over this shit. Because at first, Tommy Mottola and all these other motherfuckers was over this shit.
Stop.
A lot of these other motherfuckers
you're giving us a whole lot to unpack.
Now we get our own money based on how the people take
taking us too fast.
Ain't no in between, man.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, man.
We ain't gonna be able to remember all this, bro. You're taking us too fast. Hold on, right quick.
All right.
So. I heard a lot you said. You said, okay, fuck the African theory, the out of Africa theory, basically.
Man, we human.
We human. We from her. You said, we should quit listening to these people, what they tell us. You agree? Yeah. You said Jaguar, we do agree. She on some or whatever. So, of all the stuff that you told us to do, can you guarantee me?
Yeah.
If I do every step that you just gave me, am I just gonna be happy? Am I gonna be successful? What is gonna happen for me if I do everything you just said?
Well, that's gonna be I could give you a key to success. Shit, if you want to take some steps.
That's what I want. I want to be successful too.
Okay, let me give you some steps then about the same way that shit is. It's all tied to that shit. Like basically, man. It's like accepting God, bro, and accepting your salvation.
Oh, wait. So it's not no rich, successful devil worshippers.
Nah. Rich, like worldly riches, material riches have nothing to do.
Shit, that's
with
the kind
success.
I want. Shit, I don't, man. You tripping?
Well, you got to go talk to the devil. The devil out here, bro. You could get on the phone. I mean, you could get on live.
Wait. So now I gotta believe in the devil. Since you said it's a devil, does that mean I have to believe in the devil?
You don't have to believe in the devil, bro. But I'm saying, you said you're looking for money, and I was telling you where to go get money and shit from. I mean, God actually is providing.
Now you said the devil is out there. Wait, bro. I want to get money. I don't want no religion in. I don't want to hear about God, no devil, none of that made up cartoon shit.
The devil don't be talking about
it. Wait. Tell me how, with your steps for me to get off this computer right now, tomorrow morning, something I can do to help me be successful, like what you were saying. I don't hear about God,
first the devil. I agree. You got to understand this from the beginning. The word successful, man. As black people, we've been conditioned. Listen to what I'm saying. Successful means to complete an objective. So to have a successful jump shot, he took a jump shot and he hit it. That's a successful jump shot. So what is your aim? What are you looking for? You got to say more than success, because I could, God, actually, I can tell you the truth. Only God can ensure success or grant success.
Why do we got to keep hope? Wait, so you mean tell me we can't do this without God or the devil?
I could take out God because I am blessed. Okay, I could do that.
No, I'm saying because let me break down why I'm saying that. Let me tell you, I have nothing against religion, religious people. I'm not religious, so I'm
I'm not
asking
either.
you. So I'm asking you to explain to me, like, okay, I heard a lot of rhetoric. I wouldn't give a damn if we were, wait, I wouldn't care if we was from Africa, New Zealand, or motherfucking me, Antarctica. All of that shit doesn't matter to me. What matters to me, how can the niggas that we jailing with on this channel, the niggas that we fuck with in what we call our little fake community, or niggas that look like us, niggas that the police, if me and you standing next to each other and the police coming to it or kill a nigga, if they'll kill me and you,
the same.
I'm talking about niggas like us. Like, how do we elevate each other without putting it on God? Because you can tell me, like, hey, bro, all you got to do is fill out these papers, go to the bank, pray to God. Hold on. I'm thinking everybody pretty much know that part, bro. We got that part down. They've been teaching us that shit since whenever, do the praying part and put God in it. If that's the case, shit, all I got to do.
If you can do it without God, bro. If you get greedy, if a man listen, that's what I'm saying. I'm not all man. Sometimes God is just God's so powerful. He scares some of us. But I'm saying, man, if you can do it without God, if you getting money without God, I'm your best friend. And without no type of question, I'm not gonna push it on you, because all your actions is some people who was born in a spirit, man, and they follow their spirit. Their soul follows their spirit.
Bro,
and I ain't talking about God right now.
I ain't talking about
God. You got a soul and spirit, bro. And some things, like if we don't want to acknowledge nothing, we be like, shit, let's just go act like we in third grade and go outside and just do whatever and just get locked up. Like, man, we gotta acknowledge the rules, or we ain't playing smart. So it's gravity and shit. I ain't talking about gravity like as far as science. So I'm saying like the reality and reaction of. And I ain't talking about God. So let's not make it about God. Like this is what I'm saying though. It's hit or miss with like if a person got it in them to do honorably and be considerate. This is the word, considerate. It ain't about nothing else. It ain't about being successful. It's about being considerate. Because successful, like I was saying, is that you could be successful at being a dickhead. You could be successful at being a devil worshiper. You could be successful at being a money getter. That don't make you a successful person in the terms of having a life as a human being. Now, success as a man means to be a family. You're gonna be a family, or you're gonna be a father somehow. Hold on, somebody gave you life, so you're gonna extend that opportunity to more. If somebody gave you life as a man to be successful, we could term certain things. You're gonna, even if you don't have a son, you're gonna father somebody and teach them the way, and like you're gonna give to this earth as to be successful as a man. You gotta produce.
I got 5 sons and 7 daughters, man,
and that's cool. So you've been successful as a male. Because one of your functions was to produce. So you've been successful thus far in one capacity.
Not
now,
just
if we want to talk about some money,
produce and provide and care for and nurture.
Man, that's the problem, bro. That's the problem. We so fucking poor, bro. We grew up so poor, and it ain't nobody's fault. It ain't our mama's fault. It ain't granny's fault. It ain't the white man's fault, bro. But it's really our personal fault of not knowing. Look,
let me share something with you right quick.
Black people,
let me share something with you right quick, Ambassador.
Bro. We need
Ambassador. Let me share something with you right quick. Like, bro, I'm a street nigga. You know, I ain't no fancy big money nigga, nothing. But I travel like a motherfucker, right? Yeah. So when I travel, I talk to different people from different races, bro, for hours sometime, man.
Yeah.
And it tripped me out. Like, I didn't even know. In fucking places like China and Korea, I didn't know these people thought they were the true Hebrew Israelites like everybody else. You know, all that kind of shit. It's stuff that you run across that you don't know. But I ran across people who never read a book. I mean, never read a religious book. They never read the Tanakh. They never read the Torah, the King James. They never read the
good people,
Quran. Like they never read none of this kind of stuff.
And they better than the people who read the Quran.
Wait, hold on. Like motherfuckers who grew up in the Amazon jungle, they don't know. They ain't got no hospitals, bro. They ain't got none of this shit that we got. They don't have the word of God, and they don't know none of this stuff, bro. But for some reason, without hospitals and all this shit, bro, these people still been making it, bro. They still been surviving, bro. So that made me think that maybe it's something deeper than some book a motherfucker wrote or some lesson that another person could give me. Maybe the shit that we need to know is already in us, bro. And we get distracted from listening to other people's ideas. See, this is what I believe in, bro. I believe we all got our own journey, bro. We all came here for our own purpose. If you picked up some teachings that you feel like work for you, then we're going to salute you for that, bro. But what we need to quit doing is trying to spread shit and tell everybody that the shit that I done learned is what you are too, or the shit that I believe in is what you are too.
Okay, so what you had a problem with?
Wait, hold on. You spoke with this is what I believe we should encourage everybody to do. Find your way. Find out what works for you. Like I'm sure what I don't, what might work for me, like how you doing. But like when you saying it and you telling people like, well, we really this, we got to do that. Do you know it's always somebody probably can debunk some of the information or whatever, but that don't make neither one of y'all right or wrong, bro. It's our own personal journey. Whoever your creator is or whoever you want to say you from over here on this channel, bro, you probably never heard this before. I got a different belief than you. King guys, all of we got different beliefs, but you know what? This is the difference of it. Nigga, you still our brother. We don't give a fuck where you from. You know what I'm saying? We don't give a fuck what you believe in, your personal shit. That's why I say, wait, that's why I say, can we leave God out of it? And as a brother, if you ain't coming up here and got no game and you ain't trying to lead nobody the wrong way, you start talking about success, bro. If nigga would have asked me that, I would have told them something that I got or something I can show with my brother financially. I don't give a damn if it was how to get more views on YouTube, bro.
But that's your mind frame, though.
Hold on, I'm just trying to tell you. See, it's simple shit that you can do for your brother, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, let me have an opportunity to talk, bro. I listened to you a long time.
Like, hold on. I let you, bro. We let you go for an hour. Let me give me a few minutes and watch this, bro. I'm just saying it's a different temperature over here, bro. Like I'm letting you go like a motherfucker, but I'm like, damn, should we just keep letting him go? Should I let him know, man? We don't buy that shit over here, man.
No, I feel you.
You know
Okay, I feel you.
Like we respect, like you got the right to your own opinion where you coming from, bro. But like we don't let nobody come jump up here and just spread everybody thin, like you saying, like y'all, because all us up here we believe in something different. It's a different climate over here, bro. But we respect each other's beliefs. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, I ain't no influencer though. So like, let me speak for a little quick second. I respect everything you said. I respect everything you said, but I ain't no influencer, so I don't need you to go to heaven, bro. And I also don't need you to believe in Jesus Christ. That's what I believe in. So just as much as you said, you asked me about success, and I explained to you something that might be hard for you to understand or accept, but I explained.
You didn't give me nothing about success, bro. You started telling me success.
I told you that success has to be also added. You have to add success.
Shit that a nigga supposed to do.
Yeah, you didn't tell me nothing.
I know because you didn't
anybody in the
tell
chat,
me what kind of success you was looking for.
Anybody can tell me anything that can help me make some money.
Well, bro, listen, bro, you got to let me talk. This man,
go ahead.
Okay. When I told you about success, bro, I told you to speak about success. We got to say success at what? And when you broke down what you really was trying to be successful with, I let you know where you should go. Probably
so money, bro. Money. That's
what you ain't let me speak.
Money, nigga. Money.
Okay, the devil then, because this is what I'm telling you though.
So God, you don't like money.
God
you
gives
don't
us money so we can help other people, bro. God
so you don't like money.
We can be good stewards of that money so we can help his people do things that he wants us to do. If you got intentions of living lavish,
if the money is devil, if the money is devil, why do they ask for it at church every then?
Why Puff Daddy and Kanye and Russell Simmons?
You can't go no Kanye.
Why they got $1 billion? That ain't church, bro. Why they got $1 billion, bro? Why they got $1 billion
about the church, bro? Why do they ask money in church if it's the devil, bro?
Why they got $1 billion in their mama did? I ain't gonna say nothing about church, the devil, or God. I'm saying if you want to go make $1 million, that's who you go fuck with. Go fuck with Kanye and them. They got $1 billion, bro. You want some money? But if you want some real shit, nigga, because guess what? Your hood ain't gonna respect you after you come back, bro. They not. ain't no nigga that knew you gonna fuck with you when you have to do bullshit and neglect them to stay on. Like, ain't nobody letting you come back and go fuck with your people. Give your cousin $600,000. Ain't nobody ever gave their cousin $600,000. Money bag, nobody. Ain't nobody people on. Motherfucker, be close and stay good. And I ain't judging nobody, bro. I don't judge nobody.
Have you ever heard of the term moving the goalpost, bro? Because we start talking about one thing, man. You jump to rappers and man, it's like chasing a dog tail, bro. We ain't really getting nowhere.
Man, Jaguar Wright is a part of the industry, bro. And I'm telling y'all that once a motherfucker come back with a story and got some stories about what they did, well, how is you tell them? It's just like a motherfucker come to me and tell me what a nigga said about me. Why you can't just why you let them come and you know what I'm saying?
Right. Like why you listen to him? What you do when he told you type shit. I feel you on that.
So you we ain't gotta have no problem, bro. I don't care about other people. Like that's the one thing. Like I'm not an influencer. I'm not here to try to prove to you, but I am here to show people the strength, the people who do believe in God. Because outside of y'all, and even though I respect everybody on this platform that don't believe or that has different beliefs, right?
Who is God? Who is
but
God?
somebody agree with y'all and somebody believe what y'all believe, bro.
Who is
y'all
God,
get them
bro?
strength.
You keep talking about
So
this
with
God
me,
person.
I get
Who is
people
God?
strength who believe in what I believe in, Jesus Christ, bro. That's all. And I don't have to talk about it on no platform.
Jesus is
saying,
Lord.
we all have different points, and my people, it will be effective.
But hold on, Ambassador, hold on. You said that money is, if you want money, is evil. I think Kimbo had a fair assessment. Then why do church take offer, man? Now you sitting up here with a preacher
church
son,
evil, man.
He don't answer
sitting up here with
there's people in the church
sitting
that's
up here
evil,
with a
man.
preacher son up here, man. So
we don't answer questions, Trig.
People evil everywhere.
But I'm listening, Trig. Your name Trig, right, bro?
Yeah, Trig.
Yeah, bro. People evil, bro, in the church, bro. So yeah, they shouldn't be taking y'all offering, bro, because the Lord don't need y'all money, bro.
Do your church take offer?
I don't go to a church, bro.
Oh, okay.
But I'm a part of the church. I'm a part of the body of Christ. See, man, like if you don't want to talk about God, we ain't got to talk about God. But you want to talk about the way the Bible goes, and I can tell you that I'm a part of the.
We over time. We over time. We ended at 1. Goddamn, now I gotta go 10 minutes past time to get this saluted.
All right, look. Okay, look. So I am a part of the church, right? I'm like baptized by God. So like I actually am baptized in the spirit. In the Bible.
Hold on. Did God baptize you, or you actually being baptized?
Nah, God baptized me. So all right. So look. Anyway. So I'm baptized in the spirit, and this is what the Bible teaches you: is 2 baptisms, man, and it's just like 2 circumcisions. And certain things that we do on earth is hold on, listen. I mean, bro, see, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm 40.
I'll let you talk. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Who wrote the Bible, bro? Hey, Trig, who wrote the Bible, bro?
I don't want to spread too thin. I just want to finish what I was saying.
Who wrote the Bible?
I move like that. Hold on, what was we just talking about? Okay, me being baptized.
Who wrote the Bible?
Man, we talking about baptism right now, bro.
Who wrote the Bible?
The Bible is written by different people at different times, bro. Paul got some books. He wrote the New Testament. John wrote some things in the Bible.
Hold on.
The Bible's wrote by different people at different times.
Stop. So the chapters of the names of the people, Peter, Paul, all of that, those people, they really existed, or just what names for the chapter?
Yeah, some people really existed.
Oh man, I ain't know that, bro. Why you ain't tell me that?
Yeah, the people really exist.
I'm dead.
All right, bro.
So Abraham, so all them people, Abraham here, all them people real. Moses, all them people real.
Absolutely, bro. Abraham existed, bro. Abraham
is, bro. You bullshitting, bro. Quit playing.
Okay, now let me talk science to you though, because I'm also educated.
Go ahead, give it to me, bro.
Okay, so let me talk archaeology to you though. Let me go talk archaeology to you. If you got some Google near you, or if you want to look at it in hindsight, you can see the stela. You can see the stelas that talk about King David.
I hear him.
Put in the Stella in King David, Stelae, and then the Stella of King David, and they'll talk about how like it was some people from Babylon who had beat David's descendants, and they had put that they beat the honorable house of David, bro. So that show you archaeological that they really did exist. So outside of that, man, I don't be having like immature conversations about it when I know
wait, no, stop the motherfucking car. We're talking science. So could you present any archaeological evidence? Archaeology, itself, pottery, teeth, bones, anything. Could you give me? Hold on, wait. You ain't let me, bro. You ain't let me finish asking the question. Slow down, grasshopper. So who you just say? You said Abraham and
King David.
Because I'm like I heard these stories before, but I thought it was like what do you call it, allegory? You know, it was like teachings. So they made from people who couldn't read, wasn't learned good, to tell the story good, and it was like to teach them how to be.
Nah, ain't no allegory about it, bro. It's all real. It's all.
So this book, wait. So you mean to tell me So in your Bible, it doesn't say that this book is allegory, and nowhere in that book.
At no point it does. Show me then. If you, man, because people who don't know the Bible and against the Bible always want to tell me about the Bible, man, and I live it. I try to live it. So I try my best to live what the Bible telling me to do.
I might be Jesus.
Bro. I know it way more. This stuff don't exist. It don't exist. Or show me. Show me.
Cast not thine pearls to the swine. And and that go for everybody. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, however you feel about something, at the end of the day, when it gets to a point to where it's falling on deaf ears, and either way the situation, just gotta agree to disagree. At the end
Facts.
of the day,
I agree with that. I don't even have to, but Jaguar right ain't got nothing to do with God as much as me telling y'all don't be fucking with them. That's still for a black community thing. That's still a American society thing. That's still
Everybody hitting
public
the
thing.
goddamn page.
What that say, bro?
Galatians,
Read
Go
it.
to
man,
Galatians,
4:21 to
nigga,
31.
4:21 through
Galatians.
31. And tell me, do you see allegory in there?
Read it for me, man.
I can't read, bro. I'm slow.
How you find that shit?
Wait, I'm gonna tell you what it say. It's your boy Paul. You say Paul was real, right? It say served as a good test case. Paul clearly states which this are allegory, and this is clearly allegory. What's Paul talking about?
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. That.
Wait, but it's a whole lot of it. So that's like, bro, this is what confused me.
Hold on, listen, bro.
Wait, hold on. Wait. So you gonna tell
about.
me that all the fucking demons, all of the dragons, and all these fucking mystical creatures and all that shit, bro, you can't tell me all this exists. This is why I say we don't do the religion thing over here. We just say, bro, I respect what you believe in, because just because I accept what you believe in don't mean my life ain't gonna continue to go the course it's gonna go, bro.
But what if you believe in that shit Jaguar right believe in?
You,
I'm supposed to respect that in here just because I'm here in the platform with you, bro. So I ain't gotta respect it to be civil.
No, I said if Jesus worked for you, we get that, bro. We get that. We get Jesus. If Jesus worked for you, we get that. We're not saying you wrong for that. But I'm telling you, bro, we could sit up here and debate back and forth. Because if I'm telling you, hey, man, that's not for me. Or somebody else might come up here and say they
salute to that super chat, Miss Parker.
Wait. Somebody else might come up here and say they Muslim, bro. Somebody else might come up here and say they
but
something else.
See, it ain't my place. I ain't trying to fuck up nobody's platform, and it ain't my place to agree with no niggas. So
you can't, you can't fuck up this platform over here. It's unfuckable.
Okay, then. So at that point, then I don't have to go with some shit because I'm just to be cool. Like I ain't gonna argue with no nigga about nothing. Like even somebody, like I said, I'm not an influencer, bro. I'm not here to make you believe in Christ. But for the people who want to be forgiven, I'm here to forgive them and welcome them into the kingdom of Christ.
Ambassador, I'm gonna salute you, man. And before I get you gone, man, and let Keisha and Jalen say they piece real quick. Goddamn, I'm gonna clear the panel. But let me say this, man. That's where niggas can't get no way, because niggas always feel like they gonna disrespect or they ain't finna get into it with a nigga. Niggas just can't dialogue and just conversate regularly, man. And that shows the main example, man. This conversation dialogue and you ending with that, man, shows what we would started off this show with. But salute to you, appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe, man, for
sure.
Jalen, anything you want to tap in, bro?
Yeah, I just want to make it short and sweet real quick, man. I just feel like we have a hard time coming together because, you know what I'm saying, we really be trying to convince people some shit. You know what I'm saying? We want to convince people what we believe. And I ain't saying homie was trying to do that, but I felt like at a point he got a little defensive in, you know what I'm saying, his approach, because, you know what I'm saying, this is something he truly believe in. So if somebody challenging it in any way, or, you know what I'm saying, just, hey man, tell me why you believe this shit. Why you think that? Why what about these things that might be contrary to what you believe? How you feel about that shit? A lot of times we don't think past, all right, this how I feel. Not saying that that's what the homie was doing, you know what I'm saying? Just saying that's how I see a lot of this shit going, you know what I'm saying? As far as the cults and the secret society shit, I feel like people been doing fucked up shit since the beginning, man. When you put something above everything else, especially when it comes to like shit, material shit, cars, money, you know what I'm saying? Like, money ain't evil, but if you love money more than you love anything else, that can become an evil thing, you know what I'm saying? To the point where you're not using the money as a tool to, you know what I'm saying, better things, better yourself or whatever. So I feel like anything and too much of anything can be a bad thing, man. And shit, we just gotta learn how to balance ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Balance the entertainment and the knowledge, balance the smart and the wisdom, you know what I'm saying? All this shit, balance that shit to a point to where, you know what I'm saying, when somebody comes and comes with critique on what we believe, we can have the conversation without feeling like, oh, we got to be defensive of this or we got to convince somebody of this. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, if you believe it and it's true to you, you're going to hold to it and it's going to always be firm in you no matter what nobody say. It can't nobody change your mind. But, you know what I'm saying, your conversation might get somebody to thinking on something, you know what I'm saying? And now they might open up a book or go to some new knowledge and look up something, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's just a little bit of piece that might connect to some shit that they never seen before. We just, you know what I'm saying? We need these conversations, but at the same time, we don't need to have them in such a closed-minded way.
For shit
Salute.
show, bro. Salute, fam. Salute
Well
to you,
said,
goddamn.
Judge.
And Miss Parker, let me give Miss Parker, man. Miss Parker, my only super chat for the night. I don't know if anybody don't hit that cash out, but if you have, salute to you. Miss Parker says, so we doing Bible study on the tube tonight, goddamn. Man, salute to sis
Miss
for the
Parker,
support, man. You know it's love. Yeah, Miss Parker with it. You know she messy hell, goddamn me. Hey, man, this was a good lie. Hey, I want y'all to know, man. Trigger had a brain freeze today, man. I called the big homie. I said, big homie. I said, man, what is it? Something I don't want to talk about no celebrities tonight, bro. What is a
Right.
good conversation dialogue, man? And we came up with this goddamn me talking. And I called after I got off the phone with him. I called my brother King Guy. I said, King Guy, man, goddamn me, can you
I
do
told I
us a
said
thumb?
King I probably gonna like it too, man.
Yeah,
For real.
yeah. I
I
told
was
him that. I
on it when I got on here. I got straight to it.
said, yeah.
No, this
No,
was a
I
good
just
one.
wanted to conversation.
That shit is crazy though, bro. Like, can we agree that all of us had great pause and great restraint? Hey, man, we let Buddy go for how long, Trig?
For
Man,
about 5
I
seconds.
disagree with 95% of the shit he said, but I said, you know
But
what?
he still got it off.
He's a guest.
Yeah.
So I was like, let the guest do his thing. And after a while, I'm like, I don't think people realize it, bro, but like they be trying to sell something. I'm like, bro, we're not trying to buy nothing. Tell us who you are as a person, bro. Give us the real. That's the shit I be saying. Cause when I get on this bitch, I try to give people me. When I meet a motherfucker on this bitch, I want to really be meeting you. I don't give a fuck, bro. I know Christians that kill. I know Muslims, every fucking religion, anybody you name. Everybody done did something dirty. That shit ain't a good cover for me. Fuck what you believe in. All I be asking is, who are you? I'm a godly person, and man, all that shit is covered, nigga. For real.
Say, and it was, and y'all know what? It's crazy because Miss Parker had hit me up like Friday. She like, I want to do a show on the industry and this and that. And when we talked on the phone, after we got the, after I hit King Guys, I hit her. I told Miss Parker, say, we talking about your topic tonight, goddamn me, shit. Goddamn,
Yeah,
I was
good
gonna
topic. You know, damn near every time we have a live stream, there's always a sacrifice conspiracy. So, hey, this was the one everybody wanted.
No, but then we got to think about everybody, bro. Across
That's
the
right.
board. Because sometimes,
That's right.
look, like this. If y'all have noticed, this is my fucking ace in the hole trick, and you're gonna probably laugh when you realize this. When somebody start giving up, blah, 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 giving us all this shit, bro. And they start going. I ask, hey, man, they good? Okay, well, can you explain? That ain't that what I always ask, Trick?
Yep.
That would always lead to, now I gotta find out how tough they is, and what the last nigga said, all the niggas dead, and the niggas that respect him, I don't know them, and what all that got to do with the information, bro? That's what I be trying to see, bro. That's all I be trying to show y'all, bro. As niggas, all of us got a gift. Majority of us got a gift to gab, bro. All of us can talk good in the motherfucker. All of us can make you believe in some shit, man. I'm telling y'all. But if a nigga can't talk to you straight up, be leery. Yep. You ask a nigga what's 1 + 1, and he just can't tell you 2. He got to tell you about the time he bought the J's and his new Draco, and goddamn me, the Lord had on a Gucci robe and all. No, man, just answer it. Bro, this social media shit gonna drive a nigga crazy. Nigga gonna start getting old fast in the motherfucker.
That's what you get. That's what you get when you talk to religious people. They have that box of conversation. It's only a box of conversation. What I mean is there's program responses, there's program process of thought. So as long as you already know the blueprint to that box, it's easy to just poke out all the weaknesses. Now, shout out to Ambassador, because you ain't the first person that I've ever heard say any of that. But it just goes to show that, you know, with each, watch how this go. Each cult thinking, there's only a cult limit. You see what I'm saying?
They put a limit on that shit.
No, go ahead, Kimbo. But yeah, you're right.
No, like, bro, like I be trying to keep it respect. I try to watch my words, bro. I try to. All I be wanting to do is explain. I be wanting people to explain to me why they feel how they feel, because after they go, and then maybe I can go. That's good for the audience, bro. We can't never really get there because motherfuckers get defensive, bro. You don't question they shit. Just take it for face value, bro. And the funniest word I heard was
why we can't make nothing happen.
Conditioning. We've been conditioned. Religion is part of the fucking religion. Religion.
Bro, and you know what, man? It's safe to say, man, from me surfing around in the YouTube streets for the last 2 weeks now in the bushes and shit here and there, man. We're probably the only panel, man, that actually letting you up on the panel and having a dialogue where we allowing you to give out your opinion, man, and we respecting it, man. But we not gonna let you just drill it over here. It's a couple others that do it, man, but we want to probably the most lenient because some people got favorites that they just let on their panel. We allow everybody, man, who fuck with the GMT movement, man, to come over here. So, man, y'all make sure y'all always subscribe to Pooh Black, King Eyes, Kimbo Greedy, and to this channel. Set that notification. Subscribe to Brazy Media, dropping good content with your chopper out there, man. My number one sniper, Coach Dude, Audio Crack, man. Everybody dropping good content over here, man. So y'all gotta tune in and pay attention, man, to the movement of the grown people universe. But go ahead, Kimbo.
They're gonna learn eventually.
I don't know, bro. This is the funny part. I'm so respectful, Trig. Bro, this is what fucked me up. Y'all don't be catching the juice. Listen to these people, bro. So if we not with the black people, we not with the white, we not with nothing, we not with nobody. So what the fuck are you trying to leave us with? Where are you trying to leave us? So that's how that coach shit go. Don't be trying to leave me no motherfucking where. You looking for the people that's dumb enough to say, okay, bro, I believe you, I'm gonna follow you. Bro, I respect everybody. I don't give a fuck if you're a devil worshiper, whatever. If the shit work for you, like I just said, that's your journey. Trig, I'm telling people, I respect my brothers. I don't give a fuck, and my sisters. I don't care what your belief is. That's personal. Keep it to yourself, nigga. If it's so good, why are you trying to keep it to yourself and hold it till you get to heaven? They can't do that. Because Trig, everybody got to go. They feel it in their soul. They got to go tell everybody. They got to go run, see how this shit work when they use it on people. Nah, bro, I'm sick of that shit. I done been through all these schools of thought. That's why I done chunked a couple of little questions at him. Now I can get deep in the motherfucker. I had him over there standing in the corner looking at that motherfucking Bible with a gun in his hand, Tree.
See, I tried to avoid the religious talk earlier because, like, I didn't want to hurt nobody.
Yeah, you did. You did.
My channel is based on information,
right?
Fact and proof.
That's
like,
what we do.
What I'm saying. When you took them on, I was like, cool, but I already know how it's gonna go because that's another thing I want to add to what Trig said about our platform is you're dealing with 4 intelligent men, not 4 smart people. You see what I'm saying? There's smart people and there's intelligence. You dig what I'm talking about? So if, for Ambassador or anybody who wants to jump on and push their rhetoric, and that's fine because that's what the platform's for. Just understand who you're dealing with. You can't push rhetoric on us. You can conversate about your perspective, but when you get that pushback, understand that's a healthy pushback. Because if Kimbo challenges anybody, or I challenge it, or anybody challenges me, which I hope they do, I want you to, because that's pushing me to think sharper and you to think sharper. You got to think on your toes when you speak in person. You can't Google the conversation and then respond. You got to be on your feet. So this platform just shows people how to build. You're going to get disagreements, but y'all should be able to build on it. Like, okay, I dig what you're saying now. Oh, okay, you got that. I might disagree still, but I get you.
Watch this, King. After you tell somebody, hey, bro, I don't care if you're a Muslim or a Jew or whatever. I respect your beliefs, bro, but I'd rather not hear about that. I'll keep it to yourself. Some people feel like you being disrespectful. No, I want to talk about who you are, nigga. What can we build together? What can we do? Because if your beliefs gonna stop you from building with your motherfucking brother, then I'm really not too fond of your beliefs. Right. But that's what it's all about to me, Trig. And once somebody tell you that, to me, if somebody say, hey, bro, I don't care what y'all believe in. Y'all have y'all beliefs, but nigga, we the same color. We the same motherfucking people in the same struggle. Let's not tear each other down. Let's work together, nigga. Let's come. You give me some reason, some shit you can do good, and I'm gonna let you know what I can do good. That's what I was on.
There
You
it
ain't
is.
even get to me because look what I was like. Damn, I knew this where it was gonna go. I didn't want to go, bro. I'm trying to build over here. That's why I try to let people know over here that ain't what we doing. We ain't here to turn down your motherfucking religion. That's like me sitting in the kitchen with my grandmama trying to tell her and my great grandmama that when they was in the field picking cotton that Jesus wasn't with them. That's not my motherfucking place to tell nobody what their religion is. But when you keep trying to feed your religion to me, I
Yeah,
might
that's what
know
it
more
say.
about your religion than you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try to tell people, quit trying to put your religion on people. If you're a good person, bro, you don't have to read no book. You could be a motherfucker that don't know how to read at all, ain't never heard of. I just told him you could never heard of Jesus. But if you're a good person, bro, you a good person. If you ain't never read none of them books, if you're a fuck boy, you're a fuck boy, whether you read the book or you didn't read the book. That's what it all boils down to me. Who are you? Your belief is cool, but who the fuck are you outside of that belief? Like, you know, put your belief to the side. Can I trust you? Nigga, when you try to shoot me in my motherfucking back because I'm not a Christian, when you try to rob me, do that mean if we got a group together, we hustling together, if everybody Christians gonna be against me because I don't believe type shit? Like, that's what Trig. What my questions be, where do all of that shit go, bro? Jaguar right. We see what's going on with Jaguar, bro. All of this shit plays, it's the same. I don't know if y'all realize that. All of that dogma, bro, is all the same. The type of shit that drives somebody to the point that Jaguar Wright is right now, man. Trying to make sense of all that bullshit that they've been taught, bro. They look at one day she getting a goddamn exorcism trick. Next day she getting baptized. The next day she in the car. Talking about she turned into a demon trick, bro. Everybody can't handle information for real. That's why some people need to work on trying to be a good person, being a good human being first. Learn how to treat your brother. Learn how not to take everything to a negative conflict when a nigga trying to have a conversation with you on YouTube, bro. Because if we be a brother and have a conversation back and forth, we teach better, bro. More people learn from us. But if we just stop and, you know what I'm saying, start shooting slugs at each other and shit, now we done turned into living color around this bitch, man.
Coach said you need to go live. He said you gotta do the after show. Goddamn.
All right, Coach. Cash at me $4.75. I'm going live.
Y'all pay attention,
now,
man. Y'all
go
make
fuck.
sure.
I know you out of here. I'm finna jump on right quick.
Man, Kimbo say he finna go live, so y'all ain't subscribed to Kimbo. Make sure y'all subscribe to him. Trigger Man finna get him some ice cream. I'm gonna tap in too a little later. Goddamn.
Who
I
the
got
best
some
ice
butter.
cream in the country?
Bluebell, the best ice cream in the country. They let who? Yeah, no, for sure. Man, salute to y'all, bro.
Peace, peace.
Peace. Yeah, damn. Say, man, a great show tonight, man. Salute to Kimbo, man. Salute to Miss Parker first, man. Let me do it in order. And salute to Kimbo, salute to me, and salute to King Guys, man. And Pooh Black, man, last, goddamn me, for coming together as a joint, man, to put this dialogue together tonight, man. Good show. Y'all know we gonna do more of this shit, man. We gotta get back to us, man. It ain't just about the celebrities over here. This channel we even built on that shit, man. Some way, man, we got out of the fun shit, and this the fun shit that we gotta get back to. So if y'all ain't subscribed to Triggamantellemtv, where the GMT show is, man, make sure y'all subscribe. If y'all ain't subscribed to Kimbo Greedy, man, King Guys, Pooh Black, Brazy Media, Coach Dude Sports Audio Crack 22. Y'all make sure y'all go out there and support them. Also, man, great show tonight, man. Y'all know how I gotta end this motherfucker, man. Think and cultivate the mind, opening roads to highways across the world. Without thought, you can't accomplish anything or become anyone in life. Keep a clear mind. Keep your eyes open. Pay attention to everything, everyone, including us. Never make an excuse. You want to know why? Excuses are tools used by company. And yeah, I do mean in company. Individuals to build monuments of nothingness. Therefore, you are nothing. dirtbag nothing, poo cheese nothing. The most important one of them all, know the limitations to your what? Your body and the unintentional grass of what? People and things. For you start dreaming out the one day, and yes, I do mean one day, your mind will come a self-cynical thought of many negative fucking things and many negative thoughts, man. It's been fun. It's been great. To y'all looking ass, hating ass niggas in the bushes who ain't subscribed, send no cash outs, hit no like button, share the video, ain't told your mama and them, your cousin them, your friend them about Triggamantellemtv. If you're wondering if I hate you, I do. If you're a cartoon character in the beginning, you definitely need to be a cartoon character in the end. Because how you start is definitely how you gonna finish. I thought replacing me would be easy, but now we know finding a vibe like Triggaman's is impossible. Y'all never meet another motherfucker like me, I promise, man. Fuck social media. We didn't need a feedback. Glock Gang don't need no help. We already know where we gonna be at. Oh, bullshit. Hey, DJ, wake your old punk ass up, nigga. Take us up out here. Keep on pushing. I'm out. Gang.
I gotta keep on.
You gotta keep on.
They gotta keep on.
We gotta keep on.
All night, Rick
Walking through the valley of the shadow of death. All the kings and queens gone, ain't no royalty left. Pledging allegiance to the flag, spilling blood on our white tee. If black lives matter, why we still ain't free? They say the devil walked the earth just to kill and destroy. You gotta think about your actions, man. Life ain't a toy. Just count your blessings, they gon' hate it. Gotta watch out for the snakes, they only come around just to eat off your plate. They say the dope gang crazy, rap gang tripping, rappers dying every day. Say them ops call them slipping, campaigning for elections till niggas feel disrespected. Niggas checking deposits that leave them leaked or injected. Look at the money, ain't it funny? You can't take that shit with your clothes casket at the funeral. Face on the picture, we know you watching, see you looking, niggas stay in the bushes. Don't you make it make sense, my niggas, keep on, keep on.